Yeah, where water can carry rock, it can carry nowhere. They can only wash and make it clean. All day, LRBGs. What kind of G's you get? Let me hear in my ear, yeah. Cheche pole, them we see you. Peace about it, them we see you. Sakadima, them we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy you. I don't care what they do, we will celebrate you. Cheche pole, them we see you. Peace about it, them we see you. Sakadima, them we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy you. I don't care what they do, we will celebrate you. Enjoyment, today that enjoyment, oh. Enjoyment, enjoy with confidence, oh. Shake it, Lady Gaga, how you shaking it? Rock it, CC Menti, how you rocking it? Move it, Lady J, how you moving it? It's a better 20. Lago, yam, yeah, Menti, oh. We will ball, we will enjoy when they fell and boss, start our business. But who cares, eh? Cheche pole, them we see you. Peace about it, them we see you. Sakadima, them we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy you. I don't care what they do, we will celebrate you. They say when you enter a town and you are being good to the people who live there, but they pay you back with evil, just pick up your shoes, knock the dust off your shoes and leave the town. Two wrong don't make it right. Now because of you, I will not live my life, oh. Now because of you, I will not enjoy, oh. Now because of you, I will not progress, oh. Shagadima. Solo G, what's up, Bobby? MC Probably can dance. You see the dance, man, let me do for you. Lego. Rocky, DJ Founders, are you wanting it? Shake it, patience slow, are you carrying it? Move it, just praise my dance again. Cheche pole, them we see you. Peace about it, them we see you. Sakadima, them we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy you. I don't care what they do, we will celebrate you. Cheche pole, them we see you. Nadia Kujo, what's up, sis? You there? We will dance today. Yeah, where water can carry rock, it can carry nowhere. They can only wash and make it clean. All day, LRBGs. What kind of G's you get? Let me hear in my ear, yeah. Cheche pole, them we see you. Peace about it, them we see you. Sakadima, them we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy you. I don't care what they do, we will celebrate you. Cheche pole, them we see you. Peace about it, them we see you. Sakadima, them we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy you. I don't care what they do, we will celebrate you. Enjoyment, today that enjoyment, oh. Enjoyment, enjoy with confidence, oh. Shake it, Lady Gaga, how you shaking it? Rock it, CC Menti, how you rocking it? Move it, Lady J, how you moving it? It's a better 20. Lago, yam, yeah, Menti, oh. We will ball, we will enjoy when they fell and the boss start our business. But who cares, eh? Cheche pole, them we see you. Peace about it, them we see you. Sakadima, them we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy you. I don't care what they do, we will celebrate you. They say when you enter a town and you are being good to the people who live there, but they pay you back with evil, just pick up your shoes, knock the dust off your shoes and leave the town. Two wrong don't make it right. Now because of you, I will not live my life, oh. Now because of you, I will not enjoy you. Now because of you, I will
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another brand new edition of Voices Sinoe in the Diaspora. Coming to you live from these United States of America and by extension, Liberia. My co-host, Patrick Bolu, is backstage and ready to go. So, guys, as you join the show, please share the link for us. We would do appreciate it. Also, follow us on YouTube. It's Voices Sinoe in the Diaspora. Don't go away. We'll be where you show.
What's up, Bobby? MC Problem, he can dance. You see the Danny, man, let me do for you. Lego. Rocky, DJ Founders, are you running it? Shake it, patience through, are you carrying it?
Yeah, on the platform today, we have a special guest. It's a legal luminary from Sinoe County, part of the Sinoe Bar Association. Mr. It's a Jlayteh Sayor is our special guest this afternoon. He's going to put in context for us the ruling from the Supreme Court of Liberia.
Move it, just praise more dance again. Jlayteh pull it, then we see you. Peace about it, then we see you. Sakati man, then we see you. I don't care what they say, we will enjoy.
Yes, I don't know what they say, what they care, whatever they say. We're going to enjoy. But also on the platform this afternoon, we'll have a breaking news from Sinoe County Electoral District number 3, Representative Sonnyboy Noah has been suspended for 3 months and 3 weeks without pay.
I don't care what they do, we will celebrate.
What does the suspension of the lawmaker of Sinoe County District number 3, what does it mean for the people of Sinoe County? We're going to be going to it. We'll also appreciate your participation.
Adia Kujo, what's up, sis? You there? We will dance today.
Did we make mistake to elect Sonnyboy Noah? Why is it that we send our man Sonnyboy Noah in the Capitol building, but he is loyal to Representative Kofa and not the people of Sinoe County that sent him there? And also the same question goes to the people of District number 1, Sinoe County. Why is it that we send Romeo Quia and he is loyal to the former Speaker Kofa and not the people of District number 3? Or if you like, District number 1.
There are things that I wanted to know about the whole world.
Yeah, there are certain things I want to know about Sinoe County this afternoon. Why is it that we elected Sonnyboy Noah, we elected Romeo Quia? But all they have been doing is to be loyal to another lawmaker from another county. Why?
The whole world, yeah, things you have to know. There are things that I wanted to know about the whole world. Things you have to know.
Yeah, another thing I want to know this afternoon. Was the Supreme Court ruling, was it in favor of the majority black or the minority black? To answer that question, we have a special guest this afternoon to tell us.
There are things that I wanted to know about the whole world. Things you have to know. There are things that I want you to know about the whole universe. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. We are in the end time and you don't know.
Please share the link for us.
In the end time you don't know. The woman you never marry is not your wife.
No, she's not your wife.
Not your wife. The man who never married you is not your husband.
No, not at all.
Stop saying it's my husband, it's my wife. Indeed, yeah. The difference between the poor and the rich man is a matter of time.
That's not the only difference. The rich man can buy the boat, the poor man cannot buy the boat.
You hear me? The rich man, the poor man are the same blood.
Yeah, they got the same blood. I agree.
No discrimination. The black.
So for 3 months, the people of Sinoe County, they will not be represented, especially District Number 3. No representation in the Capitol building. That's sad.
The black, the white, the red, the yellow, and the color. We are all the same. No discrimination.
For 3 months, Sinoe County District Number 3 has a vacuum. No representation because the lawmaker of Sinoe County District Number 3, Sonnyboy Noah, is out for 3 months. And 3
can
months.
Do, the poor man can do, the young man can do, and the black man can do. No discrimination among the people. Things you have to know. The whole wide world is full of trouble. Hey, hey, the whole wide world is full of trials and tribulations. Homosexuality, lesbianism, armed robbery, bank robbing. Oh yeah. Our children are half naked on the street, passing day and night, seeking for the things they never lost. Yeah. Things that I wanted to know about the whole world. Things you have to know. There are things that I wanted to know about the whole world. Things you have to know.
Yeah, what is going on in Liberia? Everything is becoming chaotic in the country. Lawmakers are fighting the security forces. What will Kofa do? A former speaker of Kofa this time. What is he going to do now that the executive has recognized the majority black? And so is the Liberian Senate. What is Kofa going to do?
When you are a rich man,
is the majority black, or if you like, the minority black, going to defy or going to challenge the executive, the Senate, and the majority black?
Look down upon the poor man. For the amount of time you went there will be another man.
Long time we asked our Speaker of Kofa to resign because Liberia is a democracy. And what democracy means is that it's the rule of the majority. The majority lawmakers, they say they don't want you, sir. Why are you forcing yourself?
Come to yourself and help the poor man, help the needy, help the depressed. Help.
You went to the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, to illegitimize the sitting of the majority black, and the court did not do that. So why is Speaker Kofa still holding on?
Help the apprehended, help the waiters. Hey. Now listen to me.
Guys, we will be with you shortly. We're waiting for our guests to get backstage, and we'll be with you this afternoon to have a fascinating discussion with a legal luminary for Sinoe County. Mr. Sayor is with us, will be our special guest, or is our special guest this afternoon. So as you join us, please do share the link for us and also follow us on YouTube. If you go on YouTube, it's Voice of Sinoe. Just hit that subscribe button for us. That's all we ask.
There's a story about one lady. She had 5 children, no supporters. Yeah. Because she didn't have supporters, this is why she allowed all her girls' children to be involved in the promiscuity. And at the end result, they contracted HIV and AIDS and they died. And as a result for her, she was involved into great troubles in her heart and she died. Woman be marriageable, but not marketable. When you are marriageable, you are
Did the people of Sinoe County District Number 3 make a mistake to have elected Sonnyboy Noah, who for almost 1 year in the Capitol building has not sponsored one bill to benefit the people of Sinoe County District number 3.
But when you are marketable, you are not respected. Oh yeah.
The man has been there for 1 year, and the people of Sinoe County, they have not benefited anything. But he is wearing Dolce & Gabbana shoes. The man is decorated with gold and diamond rings.
God created a woman to be the help of a man.
And on top of that, he is loyal to Speaker Kufa and not the people of District number 3.
But there are some ladies who I know help to their husbands. They are in a home.
The people of Sinoe County District number 3, it was, I call it egregious blunder they made to oppose Sonnyboy Noah, given that Sonnyboy Noah failed at the Port of Greenville.
Every day complaining, yeah. What is your value now?
The man left the buildings at the Port of Greenville all dilapidated.
Man abuse.
And miraculously, they expect the man to be a good lawmaker. It doesn't work that way.
Man abuses his wife and beats on his wife.
All right, Patrick, we got to get the ball rolling. While we are waiting for the guest, we can discuss other issues or our backup topics until he gets on. And so without further ado, I'd like to get back on screen so that we can interact with our viewers. And we can, I'll let you on the backup topics that we have. So let's see here. All right, guys. Officially, welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with that Jlayteh Sayor coming to you from the state of Maryland, these United States of America. I'm happy to be here this afternoon to have another conversation about Liberia, our county, and the global community. Let me at this time invite my co-host Patrick. He's backstage. Let me bring Patrick on here so we can get the ball rolling here. Hey, Patrick.
Hey,
how you doing? How you doing, buddy?
Well, unfortunately, I'm in darkness, but I'm good.
All right. Yeah, so what? The rescue mission is not working? The light is off?
The rescue mission is nothing short of skill mission. Yes.
Okay. So we try to get the guest lock on, but his device is not connected, so he has to activate the camera. I think he just lock on. But
you are okay. He's showing signal of getting on, all right?
Yeah, I'm seeing here, but is a device not connected? It's because the camera is not connected yet. So let's see whether he can try again. I'll let him know to turn on his camera. And then team will be able to bring on. As of now, I can't bring on. They will need to connect their mic. Okay, there's a connect mic before you can add him to the screen. So his microphone
is coming on, all right?
Yeah, not yet. He's in studio, but I can't bring on as is right now. He has to connect his microphone. It says here.
Okay. So let me text him.
So I will take him out. He can come back again, but right now I can bring him on. All right, guys, welcome to a brand new edition of the show. Here, we want to bring Liquor Man here to put things in perspective for us. Although your guest and panel has not arrived, but I think the rule of law is what the Liberian people are supporting. Okay. Yeah, that's why we are all supporting the rule of law. It's not a rule of man. It's not a rule of Kufa. You know, Kufa cannot force himself on the people, especially when we subscribe to majority rule, which is democracy. All right. So if the majority say they don't want you, sir, you should resign. And that's the right thing. You can force yourself on the majority. It doesn't work that way. So I agree with you, Jerome. Yeah, so we want the rule of law. All right, so please stay with us as we try to establish a connection with our guests. Let's see whether he's going to get on.
Yeah, keep trying. Let's see if we can get our guests on at least.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Yeah, so
But
like
if you,
let's see. Get in contact, keep communicating with him, or else we can be warming up uh with
so what's the next feedback there? The mic is still off.
no, he's not on yet. He got I took him off the studio because a microphone is not connected.
Okay. So
Let's see, hopefully you're gonna get back on.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Patrick, what you do? We can keep just saying the link. Communicate with him and let's get the ball going here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Let me give him a call. Let me give him a call again and see what's the problem.
Yeah, I think it's either the connection or he's not doing something right with the device. That's what the
Let's see what's the
issue is.
problem.
And so,
Yeah.
Patrick, I made a post on the suspension of our lawmaker, Sonnyboy Noah, and the people are coming at me like the other people are accusing me of being hateful. So let's start with Sonnyboy Noah here, since we are waiting for our guests to get on. Let's talk about Sonnyboy Noah. But before we do that, let me see here. We'll be right by some breaking news from Sinoe County or Liberia if you like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voices Sinoe in the Diaspora with ESOTERIC and Patrick Bolu. Today we got this breaking news from Liberia. The majority black, or if you like, the Liberian House of Representatives. They had a section today, and in that section, a decision was reached. At least it had 3 or 4 lawmakers were suspended. I think 4 of them, in addition to the previous 3. So there are about 7 lawmakers now. But this is the voice of Sinoe, and I cannot go to another man's house to talk about his house or another person's house. Excuse me, guys. Let me put this on mute. And talk about another person without getting my house in order. And so my focus here is to focus on my house, which is Sinoe County, and the various districts in Sinoe County, the various representatives from Sinoe County, the senators for Sinoe County. That's my primary focus. Not that I don't care about what is happening in other areas, but I want to get my house together first. And so, Patrick, why is it that my energy is a little bit high today? I'm also sad, given that our lawmaker, Sonnyboy Noah, who's supposed to speak for us, who is our voice, who we send in the Capitol building, for almost 1 year now in office, no bill from him, nothing has been proffered. I've not seen speaking for us on the House floor. I can see him periodically, and when there is an argument, he takes the CDC side, and then they yell and then come at each other, him and his colleagues. That's what I've seen. I've not seen Sonnyboy Noah speaking on the substance, on things that are affecting the people of Sinoe County that sent him to the Capitol building. I haven't seen. Of course, what I've seen for almost a year now from Sonnyboy Noah is he wear all the name brand stuff. I mean, if you look at the brother right now, he has a gold watch, he has a gold ring and gold bangle, and he's now wearing Dolce Gabbana shoes, a shoe that costs about $2,000+. I've seen the expensive glasses and those things. That's what I see. What I am not seeing, Sonnyboy Noah, Alex, my man Patrick, what I'm not seeing from Sonnyboy Noah is the reason for which we sent him in the Capitol building. I'm not seeing it from him, which is to do something for our lives to be improved, our people in Liberia, in Sinoe County District number 3, which he has in the past disparaged and vilified and berated people before him. And now he is there. And all Sonnyboy Noah is doing is focusing on how he should look, how he should appear, and how many cars he should drive. Every 3 years, he changes his vehicle. Patrick, today news about suspending Sonnyboy Noah, even though he's not doing anything for us, but he has been suspended for 3 months and 3 weeks without pay. I mean, I don't care about his compensation and all of that. What I care about, Patrick, is the fact that we, the people of Sinoe County District 3, we are not represented in the Capitol building for 3 months and 3 weeks. Nobody there to advocate while the other counties, their leaders are advocating for their people. Our seat, our spot is empty, even though he was not talking for us. But this is, I mean, this suspension exacerbates the plight of the people of Sinoe County. Patrick, I don't want to go too long, but what say you? What do you make of this, the suspension of our lawmaker, who is wearing Dolce Gabbana shoes and doesn't care for the people of Sinoe County? Let's go. Go ahead, man. Let me get your take.
Well, I think I would take this from another angle. I would not want to limit the whole thing or single out Representative Alex Noah. I don't want to be selective. I don't want to take particular interest in why he was suspended. But I want to look at it from the other way. Why 7 lawmakers suspended, and whether their suspension is legally justifiable or legally justified, whether their suspension is consistent with due process of law as required by requested by the Constitution, or whether there are real good reasons. Yeah, there are substantive reasons why they warranted their suspension. So yes, Alex represents District number 3, Sinoe County, and other representatives suspended so far represent other constituencies in the country. In my view, the suspension of Alex and others today, I think, is a continuation of the power grabbing in the country. The lawmakers who are acting on the so-called, majority bloc authority to do these things, they are trampling on the constitutional rights of people, of duly elected lawmakers. Their actions are all, all represent or misrepresent, due process. And I think these lawmakers do not even see the suspension as even germane or even guaranteed, because it can hold water. In the simplest way to say it, it can hold water because they have no such authority to do so. Their own actions are even in contravention of their standing rules. Their actions also contravene, in the strongest Article 20 of the Liberian Constitution and 21 of the Liberian Constitution, which talks about due process. Due process is hearing a person before convicting him or her. So what they always do, they say suspected misbehavior. Right. So no court of law or administrative body will suspend or expel or punish somebody and still call it suspected. No, they don't say suspected again, because the person remains suspected until found guilty. And what the law says, it says everyone is presumed innocent until found guilty by a court of law. So the fact that they still say suspected misbehavior, that means they have not even given Ellis and others due process, or they are not even hear from them whether the actions they are accusing them is true or is correct. They haven't done anything. So I don't want to dignify professionally or legally. I don't want to dignify what the illegal sitting of Richard Cohn and the rest of them are doing in Liberia. While it is true that I don't agree that Speaker Kofa should hold on, but I think the rule of law should be upheld.
Why the speaker should not hold on?
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick. Thanks for your take. But I think when you say suspected, right? That was the newspaper you read. You know, that's the language they employed. Okay, so it is not the language of the colleagues. We have not gotten the exact communication, but the people that are reporting, they can choose their own language. So take, for example, when you read what is reported by Spoon Television, plenary of the House of Representatives has taken drastic action against 4 additional members by suspending them for 3 months, 3 weeks. Okay, those concerned are Representative Frank Foco, Eugene Colley, Zena Norman, and Alex Sonnyboy Noah, or Alex Noah. The reason for their suspension, according to this report, the reason for their suspension is predicated upon their involvement in acts unbecoming of their status as representatives. This one is clear, okay? Is it they are involved in the acts unbecoming of their status as representatives of the people, okay? It says still vague. Yes, it's vague. But they are saying that guys did something that is unbecoming of their status as the representative of the people. Okay. If you read other news paper, they will say misbehavior. Okay. That cannot be any clearer. When you misbehave, what are you doing? You are either actually, like if you listen to this in Sibo, for example, the behavior you exhibited, that is unbecoming of a lawmaker. You know, those guys will send their supporters to attack journalists and stuff of that nature. I mean, using foul language is unbecoming of lawmakers. So Sonnyboy Noah, I mean, I've listened to multiple interviews from him, and he will be branding a colleagues, different names. Oh, they have a meeting. I mean, the man look good. I want to show the dodgy cabana shoe. That's why I care for this time. All right. So apart from you talk about due process, right? In the Capitol building or in the Congress or the lawmakers, right? When their colleague commits an infraction, they don't go to court. They got a team, they got a committee in the House they call ethics committee, right? So the ethics committee will investigate. They will do the investigation. If they think that what you did is against their rules, they can suspend you. All right?
Exactly.
They can
exactly
also,
the point.
Exactly the point. Patrick. So for the fact that the guy suspended Alison and Noah and all those, that means the ethics committee has done their job. And that's why they issued the sanction against them. They didn't just arbitrarily suspend them or out of the blue. They did something. And they did their investigation at ethics committee of the House. And they said, the guys, they got to be suspended. And that's what they wanted. But go ahead. What you say?
So as you rightly put it, the Committee on Rules, Order, and Administration will investigate. Yeah. Will investigate acts of misconduct, or acts of legislative malpractice or anything inimical on the part of a lawmaker or anything that may represents the status of a lawmaker, the Committee on Rules of Administration will investigate and report to plenary. Today, we did not hear of any reports that was presented, to say this is what they did. So even if they did anything, the reporters will even state it. Even though we don't have the communication before us yet, to know what is in it, or what predicated it. But I mean, so the guys just sat there today and they thought from their own majority black position to suspend these guys. And what they are doing is not just to suspend them. It is not that they did anything bad, or while they did something bad, they could not have given them due process. It is also a fight, again, once you are affiliated with the speaker, or you are saying loyal to the speaker, the guys are doing everything to ensure that they win the fight.
No,
and the
Patrick, that is not true. That is not true. If that is the case, Patrick, if that is the case, they would have suspended the speaker himself.
But the case suspended the speaker, they removed the speaker already.
Yeah, what I mean, if he had done something that they feel that is against their standard or their rules, they can suspend you as well without pay. But I mean, these guys did something beyond their limit as lawmakers, and that's why they were suspended without pay for 3 months and 3 weeks. They didn't do it to go far.
And the fact that they're even proceeding further to suspend, to do this, to do that, also, I mean, disregards the Supreme Court's, stay order or article status article status article article start.
What are you saying?
So status quo anti rather. Sorry.
Yeah, status quo anti. Okay, go ahead.
Status quo anti. All right. So the Supreme Court says, go back to where you were, remain there until further notice. But yet the guys are
the Supreme Court did not say until further notice though. They say go back to where you were before, and the guys went back. And they are saying, okay, whatever we did, the Supreme Court did not illegitimize what we were doing. They didn't say our sitting is illegal. We got quorum to do the Liberian people work. And on that basis, the president, the executive, they recognize the majority black. They sent the budget, and the guys are deliberating the budget. The Senate also recognized the majority black. So if you guys say that, the majority black is illegal, is doing something wrong, what are they doing? So you want to tell me the Senate too is also doesn't know what they are doing, or the executive doesn't know what they are doing? I mean, so I don't see why Kofa should still be forcing himself on the people, or Sonnyboy and others, they'll be acting unlawfully, or they're not exhibiting behaving themselves as some people who represent thousands of people in the country. So I wish they had defined what they mean exactly when they said misconduct or misbehavior. I wish they would have defined that for us, But unfortunately, they didn't do that, But Patrick, what I want to do is to look at the suspension of Sonnyboy vis-a-vis the condition of the people of Sinoe County. Because, I mean, Sonnyboy Noah getting no money. The man was at the port. He left the port all dilapidated, looted the place, built mansions for himself all over the place. So we can assume that he has the money to sustain himself for 3 months. He got some money for sure. Sonnyboy Noah will not go hungry. But the people that will go hungry are the people of District Number 3. The little girls in Sinoe that have been raped, that Sonnyboy Noah has not sponsored a bill to prevent that from happening. The lack of jobs in Sinoe County District Number 3 or the entire county as a whole. The lack of good schools. Our children are sitting on leaking schools in Sinoe County. The lack of library for our children to read. The lack of roads. The lack of electricity. Sonnyboy Noah sleep on power 24/7. Our people lack everything that Sonnyboy Noah has. And now he is out for 3 months. Patrick, What does that mean for the people of Sinoe County, for my district? Because my district is my concern here. I know you went to the other people and said, oh, I'm not focusing on only Sonnyboy Noah. Those people, they get the people that elected them from their district, they will talk. So I elected Sonnyboy Noah, and it is my right to speak. I'm not going to praise Sonnyboy Noah. I saw those comments on my post. Hey, you hate the man. Whatever you want to say is your view. Whatever you want to say, you are free to say it. But my objective criticism, my holding Sonnyboy feet to the fire to do the right thing should not be equated to hatred. If you want to say that's your business, but throwing hatred around will not deter me. I will hold Sonnyboy feet to the fire just the same way Sonnyboy Noah held other people's feet to the fire in the past. And now, since he got there for almost 1 year, all he does is to wear expensive thing, wearing $2,000 shoes, Dolce & Gabbana shoes, wearing Armani glasses, wearing gold rings and gold, all those different things. So I am going to criticize Sonnyboy Noah until our people, the people he represents, they can wear Dolce & Gabbana shoes as well. Until the people can afford to wear gold and diamond ring like Sonnyboy Noah. The same way when the people can afford to wear, what they call the expensive propos suits, definitely. But until then, when Sonnyboy Noah is the only person that is shining when he goes somewhere among the people, I got a problem with that. And I'm continuing to speak. If you want to say I hate Sonnyboy Noah, so be it. But what I am doing, I want Sonnyboy Noah to focus on the people of Sinoe County that elected him, and not himself. That's my point here. So my people right now, no representation in the Capitol building, even though he is there. He has been there for almost a year. As a matter of occupying space, he does not say anything. The plight of the people has been eviscerated from the mind of Sonnyboy Noah. And somebody will say, oh, that's how you put that. Praise the man. Okay, give me something about Sonnyboy Noah that he has done for the past 1 year in office in the Capitol building. What has he done for us? Somebody give me something. Maybe, Patrick, you are in Liberian, you are following Sonnyboy. Give me one praiseworthy. Give me something that requires a laudation from me. Please do that.
Okay, so again, if we place the focus, if we selectively place the focus on Sonnyboy or Sonnyboy Noah, we may not get the answer we need. We may not, because democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. The representatives and the people work their lives better. Or the representatives, the executive members of the executive and the judiciary work together to make the country better. What is not possible in Liberia is to even hold a view that one man, the star of politics in this country, the way lawmakers conduct themselves, that we think that they should be doing certain things to improve the people's life, and go back there, spend money, waste money on them, go there, go get a hand out, go back there. People should land the streets and welcome them, and that we say, yeah, the lawmaker is a hero. Those are the reasons why the country continues to fail and fail and fail for 177 years. So when we say, oh, people back home, they are this, they are that, all right, but the separation of power and the Constitution, the sick people are supposed to be taken care of by the executive because they control the hospitals. That's why you found on the executive, they got an agency called Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection. So when people are saying, for example, we should be querying the executive through the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, and through the Ministry of Gender and Children and Social Protection. But the reason why our country continues to fail is because we feel that one lawmaker is supposed to go to the district, for example, and take people from homes and say, can't go to the hospital, I pay the bills. And maybe people are out of school, and then you say, okay, come, I pay the school fees. And this practice has been the leading cause of failure in Liberian democracy. Now, Is there something Sonnyboy can do as part of his role as a lawmaker? He has only one role to play. He has only one role to play when somebody is sick, when somebody is hungry, when somebody does anything that calls for help. One role Sonnyboy has to play is oversight. So, for example, say somebody's sick. If somebody is sick and that person is diagnosed of an incurable disease that in Liberia, for example, something that can be cured in Liberia, or something that is very difficult to cure in Liberia or treat in Liberia, Sonnyboy can use oversight to say, okay, Ministry of Health, what is the way forward for this patient? We don't have the vaccines, we don't have the medication yet. Ministry of Gender can be also asked, and as part of oversight. And I think that we hold lawmakers accountable in regards to oversight. When we begin to see them in that manner, our country will be on the trajectory of progress, democratic governance based on the Constitution. But I don't want to, for me, no longer will I tell a lawmaker, no longer will I criticize a lawmaker, for not building schools, for not building hospitals, for not building roads, for not doing anything that we have been the role of the executive. All he needs to do is to advocate, lobby in the budget, put more money in the budget, that the executive does those things that are required by law.
But Patrick, you're contradicting yourself.
That's the practice of there.
But you're contradicting yourself, and you say you can't bring it lawmaker, but the lawmaker is supposed to put money in the budget.
Yeah,
there is a self-contradiction.
But the practice is the people have problems with lawmakers because they're not paying their school fees. People have problems because they are not building roads personally. People have problems because they're not going to give them cash or maybe fee. People have problems because simply they're not receiving anything, like maybe phone call, oh, you are not calling me. See, you go to the house, you are not calling me.
I'm
not contradicting myself. I'm not trying to erase the point. I'm trying to erase the point when you say, for example, children are in the streets. Children are in the streets. We can hold Ellis known and others responsible. If children are in the streets for not using oversight. But you can say, oh, children are in the street and the man, he paid the bill for this one. No, I know.
I did not say that. I did not say that. So Patrick, let me come in.
Can I continue on our pattern?
So Patrick, let me come in.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, apparently, hold on. Let me send this link to somebody who wants to participate. Quick. If you get something to say, just go ahead. While I send this email, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. And so, look, let me. When in 2006, following the induction of members of the 52nd legislature, the lawmakers from Sinoe, they adopted a pattern. That pattern, until the lawmakers of today go back to that pattern, that county remains where it takes, and Liberia remains. The pattern the lawmakers, the pattern they put in place was that, well, we are from war. People have lost everything. The economy is down. People have to rebuild their lives. What can we do? Is it possible that you should all go to the county there and then people come to our houses, we get them money, we solve the problem?
Hello, Patrick? He's frozen there. You're going to come back. I will take him out. He'll come back. Yeah, but while we're waiting for Patrick to get back on, what I was talking that Patrick apparently mixed was, you see, right now the lawmakers are talking about the budget, right? And during the budget, the lawmakers are the one that basically prepare the budget. They allocate fundings to go to various sectors in the country. All right. Now, this major process is going on. And then our lawmakers, Sonnyboy Noah, he is now on board to speak for us so that money will be allocated, sufficient money will be allocated for development in Sinoe County. And all Sonnyboy Noah has been doing is to be loyal to the speaker, who does not have the constitutional authority to deliberate the budget because he does not have quorum. Okay, so Sonnyboy Noah has sidestepped the interests of the people of Sino, or district number 3. When budget, the people are deliberating the budget, basically the elephant, the meat is available. And people now, they are sharing the meat, they are about to share the meat. And our guy we sent to represent so we too can get share of the meat. The guy is saying, I care for another lawmaker for another county. Okay, and the main business I'm here for. So that the main interest I will see, I will be after 24/7. Whether the man is legal or not, I'm for Kofa. It's the same thing with Romeo Quia as well. Romeo Quia has sidestepped the interests of the people of district number 1 who elected him. He said, I am loyal to Kofa and not to the people. So the budget is being discussed, and the guys are nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. Okay? Because they love Kofa more than the people that elected them. And that's a major thing I'm saying here, Patrick. The elephant meat, which is the budget, is being deliberated, it's been allocated to various districts and various counties in the country. And the people that are supposed to speak for you, they are not there. Sonnyboy Noah is not there. Romeo Quia is not there. What that means is the people from district number 3, the people for district number 1, Sino, they will be cheated because their eyes and ears are not there. They are nowhere to be found. They are dancing behind Kofa. The Kofa elected them. And that's my problem. We didn't elect Sonnyboy Noah and Romeo Quia to be loyal to Kofa because of countyism, because of regionalism or southeasternism, or because of party solidarity. No. We elected this guy because our people are suffering. The young children are working barefoot in the country, no shoes whatsoever, no good school. When they go to school, the schools are leaking. No good teachers. I mean, the environment is horrible. It's a disease infestation site. That's why the people are learning. And now district number 2, you got something where it's in the building representing his people, advocating for the people of district number 2. But district number 3, Sinoe County, Sonnyboy Noah, is not there. He is there advocating for Kofa. District number 1, Romeo Quia is not there. Romeo Quia is not advocating for us. He is advocating for Kofa. And that's my problem. And that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is, Patrick. Because it is not about Sonnyboy Noah wearing Dolce & Gabbana shoes. It's not what we got him there for, to look good. We want to look good. We want to get food on the table for our children. We want to get good school for our children. How do we get those things? It's for these guys to be at the dinner table where the dinner is being shared. It's the budget. And these guys are nowhere to be found. And that's what my frustration is. And I'm not going to praise Sonnyboy Noah or Romeo Quia for praising or singing hallelujah to Kofa. And they have no time. Romeo over there the other day, he had a lavish party, extravaganza. He dancing. And when the people in Sinoe County District number 1 that he represents, the people are hungry. And Romeo is having party. And Sonnyboy Noah is wearing Dolce & Gabbana shoes, $2,000 to $3,000 shoes. And now he has been suspended. What that means is nobody in the building to represent us, to speak for us. And that's the problem we have. And that is the egregious blunder that the people of district number 3 they made. And I told them during the campaign, Sonnyboy Noah is a time taking bomb. He will explode when you put in the Capitol building. And that's exactly what we are seeing right now. Sonnyboy Noah has obliterated us from his mind. And now he has replaced us with Kofa. Now all Sonnyboy Noah thinks about is Kofa. It's not us. It's not the children of Sinoe County, the youth that have no jobs, that are not in school, that are not. Sonnyboy Noah is not worrying about those people. He worried about Kofa becoming a speaker of the House of Representatives. No, that's not what we sent Sonnyboy Noah. No, we didn't send Sonnyboy Noah to say, let him remove the speaker and then he comes by and say, I rescind my signature. That's not flip-flopping we send you there for. We send you there for our condition to be improved. And that's a word that Patrick used earlier. Do something. Participate. Be on the dinner table when he's sharing the budget so that we will get our share, so we will not be cheated. But now you are not there. You are thinking about how to buy another Dolce & Gabbana shoes. And you are being Kofa. Kofa, the guys, is majoritarianism. The rule of the majority is democracy. The majority lawmakers, they say they don't want Kofa. So why is Sonnyboy Noah beyond this guy? What special? Is that what he was elected for? No. So the guys went to the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, and the court did not illegitimize the sitting of the majority. So why is Sonnyboy Noah still saying, you know what, I will be beyond Kofa? And he is not on the dinner table to make sure that we get something to eat too. Our children get something to eat in Sinoe County. And people are sharing the budget. And Sonnyboy, they are deliberating the budget. And Romeo is not there. And Sonnyboy Noah is not there. And somebody will tell me, oh, Doc Sayor put that, you hate Sonnyboy Noah. Why are you not pressing him? No, I'm not going to press the man. When he is not there, when the budget is being shared, and Sonnyboy Noah is nowhere to be found to advocate for my people, I'm not going to praise him. You can praise him, those of you that want to praise him. I'm not going to praise Sonnyboy Noah and Romeo Kuya, because my people that send him there, that send them there, they are not representing the people. They are representing Kofa. They are all there for Kofa. That's what they are there for. So Kofa can get a fat budget. And while the people are hungry in Sinoe County, that's what the guys are there for. Oh no. The reason the guys are insisting on Kofa is because Kofa will put them on lucrative committees so that they can get more money to wear Dolce & Gabbana shoes. The Sonnyboy Noah and the Romeo Kuya, they are fashion guys in Sinoe. If you look at them, all they are offer is dressing. And the people they are leading. Go look at the people of Sinoe County. Look at Sinoe County. It's the third original county in the Republic of Liberia. It's one of the backward counties in the country. But our lawmakers, they are wearing Dolce & Gabbana shoes. And somebody will say, that's how you put a praise Romeo Kuya. Why are you not praising Sonnyboy Noah? He's not doing anything to improve the condition of my people. No, I'm not saying it. Somebody can point out to me for almost 1 year, 12 months, Sonnyboy Noah has been in the Capitol building. Point to me what Romeo Kuya had done for 12 months in the Capitol building to improve the condition of our people in Sinoe County. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. Zero. They are not doing anything. But look at them within the same time frame. Look how they look. In 12 months, Romeo Kuya and Sonnyboy Noah, they are not wearing Dolce & Gabbana shoes. They are wearing Dolce & Gabbana shoes. They are wearing all the gold and diamond rings and the watches. But nothing has changed in the district they are representing. Nothing has changed in Sinoe County. But the guys, they changed. They look nice. They look wonderful. They're looking good. They're sharp. But the children they are representing in Sinoe County look, the stone age children. No. And the guy children don't look that down. They're driving the little cars. Their children are going to good schools. But they are not in the Capitol building to represent us. They are behind Kofa. They are sat there with Kofa. They say, you know, our neighbor's string was buried in the hair and the belly of Kofa. So we'll stay with Kofa forever. Guys, what are you thinking here? The budget is being shared. And all the lawmakers from every county, they are there and advocating for money to go to their county. And you are nowhere around and dancing hallelujah to Kofa. And Patrick is telling me, oh, don't focus on Sonnyboy Noah. It's Sonnyboy Noah I elected. I didn't left of Sakofo or Foko, whatever his name is. The other guys, I elected Sonnyboy Noah. I elected Romeo Kuya. We democratically gave them a mandate. We say, you know what? Creighton Duncan fail us. So Romeo Kuya, go to the Capitol building and do better. In district number 3, we say Sonnyboy Noah, Mr. Zaza did a magnificent job. He gave us the first high school since 1847 in Johnson district. And he did other things. Sonnyboy Noah, can you improve on those things? And for 1 year, 12 months in the Capitol building, Sonnyboy Noah, can I improve on what Mr. Zaza did? When Zaza went in that district, no telecommunication. Our people were left in soon-age life. They have to go to other county to receive phone call. Through the advocacy, we get people can receive phone call from anywhere around the world now in that district because of Zaza. We got the first high school since 1847. No high school in district number 3. Zaza carried there. He was doing a lot of things. But then he ran for the Senate. He was not successful. Sonnyboy Noah said, you know what Zaza did is not enough. I'm coming to do more because he was even vilifying, disparaging, and berating Zaza in John Clayton Dorkin. Yeah, it's Sonnyboy Noah now. The only thing he learned from Clayton Dorkin is to wear expensive things, Dolce & Gabbana shoes. The only thing he's missing right now is the Masonic craft symbol. That's what Sonnyboy Noah is missing right now. But he is mimicking. The man is a copycat. Everything you see other people doing, that's what he doing. The man is not original. And that's what the problem is saying. Because if you have a leader who is not original, who follows what other people do, you have a problem. A leader is somebody who is original, who has ideas of his own that he wants to implement. Ask Sonnyboy Noah what he wants to do in Sinoe County. Nothing. And that's why during the campaign, we're asking, what is your agenda? And the man said, I don't have any agenda. And so that's exactly what we are seeing now. He said, what is your agenda? And the man said, I have no agenda. So now the agenda Sonnyboy Noah has is to wear Dolce & Gabbana shoes, to wear gold and diamond rings. The same thing with Romeo Quia. And now we have a rebirth of a rebirth of Milton Tiaje. We have 2 samples, Milton Tiaje in Sinoe County. They are there to suppress their people, to dance culture to another man. Who said, nobody here. And now Kofa the whole day, and your people send you there to represent them, and now Kofa there. That Kofa send you to the Capitol building? No, Kofa did not send you there. That's how you put that send you there. Sigma interests. The children of Sinoe County that the people send you there, the young men, the women of Sinoe County, that the people send you there, Sonnyboy Noah. Kofa said in the book, let me speak the original language to my people. Julia Nereri said, if you want the people to understand you, you speak the Indian language. And so let me speak to my people a little bit here. And there was one board, the book about us. Oh, yeah, Tabuli. Sonnyboy Noah been there up do swing almost on do away already. I say then on that Kofa on that Romeo and the Buson. Almost 1 year to do it already. Romeo said that no. And now Kofa on your song. Then you are blow, I'm blowly. When you count a poor yet that I saw in the poor. I'm blowly Jerenia, Sonnyboy Sony. Romeo Sony. But you now fair boy, on a more yet or yet, Sonnyboy Noah or young Romeo. Then I'll say on the head and you are blowly. When you are poor. Then you know how say on it. Then I let Mama poor table. Also, the guys are suppressing our people. Our people are being marginalized from the development resources. The people are deliberating, they are sharing in the country. And this is the point here. So
I got my man.
Go ahead, come on. Patrick is your turn. Come
on. I mean, you firing over. Wow.
No, let me give you a time because I can go all day.
You firing. Okay. But let me ask before I continue. Why didn't choose? To be a pastor?
What? I think I would be a radical pastor. You know, and I don't mind going in the edifice of the Christian Lord and Savior, because I told my elder here, who is a pastor, I told the pastor, I said, I want to be a Sunday school teacher. That's what I want to be, because I want to teach the children how to think critically. We don't indoctrinate our children; we teach them. Patrick, go ahead and talk a little bit. Let me do something here. I will put you on solo mode here. Let me come back. Don't go ahead.
Okay. So thank you quickly. And well, I think you are firing very highly here. And your points, your points regarding the suffering of the people of Liberia, especially those in, I mean, it's a valid point. It's a good point. It's a valid point. But let me take you back again to what I was saying before I went off earlier. The current pattern of legislative workings cannot help Liberia. This current pattern, this pattern that puts the people in the pockets of lawmakers, or this pattern that will make lawmakers to buy motorbikes, they will buy power saws, they will buy cutlasses, they will buy ceilings, they will buy so many things, for the people, it does not help. That pattern will not help. So the lawmakers, Alex, Honorable Queer, Honorable Duncan, Honorable Chie, and Honorable Ware, all of them need to go back to the pattern of the 52nd legislature. They need to go back to the pattern of the late Joseph Nabe, the late Mambutu Nyimpa, the late Timothy Davis, the late Waba, and Jefferson Campbell. They need to go back. Empowerment of the people will bring quick development. Working through the national budget to carry development to the people is the best way forward. Because today, for example, lawmakers say they build town halls, they build bus stops, they build youth centers, they build all this yama thing over there in the name of development. When they leave office, those things are not catered to. When they leave office. So, for example, look in Greenville. If you go to Greenville, you see small structures like bus stops. All right, these bus stops are not in use anymore because why? The 3 buses I was talking carry to Sinoe for the students. Those buses are not they are not pliable. They are not running anymore. All right, they are all down now. Okay, they are all down. But if those buses were to be channeled through the NTA, if those buses are to be channeled through the NTA or through a national system, through the executive, for example, that is responsible, to carry on development and enforce the law, by this time, those buses were still being in use. And even if they were all down, as they are down now, those buses are being replaced by NTA. Now the buses are down, for example, I'm not too sure he wants to replace those buses again. And even if he does, if he replaces them, will he continue to replace them individually? So that's why we say individual development. If you're a lawmaker, your individual development, there's a lawmaker doesn't help the community. It doesn't help. So the bus stops now, that were built, because the intent to have a bus stops in Greenville, it was good. But the bus stops down there, nobody's using them. I think maybe. Oh wow.
Go ahead, Patrick. Go ahead.
So those bus stops, no more are in use. Maybe goods are sleeping in those bus stops now, or maybe when rain comes down, people just run there to wait for rain. So when lawmakers, when they work, so for example, when Duncan knew that the student wanted buses, for example, or they need to have buses was good for the student, all you could have done was to go through NTA, for example, using oversight. NTA, come here. In Sinoe there are students in our county. In fact, there's a big government high school there that is a distance from the city. The students there are suffering. Can we get a bus for the students? The government will provide a bus. And when the government provides the bus through the GSA, the government will be forced to service the bus or the buses and replace them each time they spoil. So you see, like you talk about Zazato High School to Johnson. I don't know which one you talked there specifically. Yeah, but there are several high schools, 32 high schools, 3 high schools in number 3 district. One in Johnson, one in Sanquin, and one in Tajuan. Okay. Now look at the one, for example. That school has been in existence since the 70s. In fact, since the 60s. The Johnson Central High School, it has been there. That school produced a very zaza.
But Patrick, is that me or your audio is kind of low on my side? I don't know.
My audio is low?
Yeah, at least from my side.
All right, let me see. Let me disconnect.
So what Patrick is
okay,
sound better now.
How is it?
Better now. Better.
Okay. All right. That school has been in existence. And that school was built as as an elementary school, a small school to just teach the children. That school, when it got elevated to junior high school, no structure, no improvement, nothing. When it got elevated to high school again, no improvement, nothing. The same way it looked when it was built, it still looks like. So we can get our Zaza and others who said Lilel Waba or Zaza. And those who are studying right now, we can't get that credit for that school the way it looks over there because it doesn't represent a high school. It doesn't represent a high school. When you elevate a school from elementary, you add annexes. Or you add additional improved structures. When you take it from junior high to senior high, you add additional structures or annexes. And the ones you will add will be improved one of the ones that are existing. That's the system there. But there, nothing. Nothing is there. You go to Sincon, no high school there. You go to Kabade, Wakaba, no high school there. One Pole high school right there in Johnson District. It can't even cater to the growing number of students in that area. So no credit for education in that district to any lawmaker because they did not do well for that district and they're not still doing well for that district. So the point I'm making is that when you go, for example, they let Mambutu them, what about them, all right, number them. They say, you know what? We will not do individual projects. We will not build clinics in our own name. We will not build hospitals in our own name. We will not build schools in our own name. We will not build roads in our own name. We will not pay scholarship in our own name. What we will do here is, besides the concessions, those who will work, we will put money in a budget called county development funds or social development funds. So they put money there. From that money now, the county will pay the scholarship fees of students coming from the county to school. That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. Then, for the county development funds, the county will carry out the development. It was just unfortunate. Other superintendents, misuse the resources, and today we can't count development. But that was a real pattern. They put money in to make sure that the development went on for the county and for the districts. But look today. Lawmakers are doing things from their pocket. They go through the bill and they say, oh yeah, I'm a development papa, I'm a development hero. No. Until they go back to the old pattern that use the budget to develop the country, use the budget to develop the districts, use the budget to carry on national development, and until we can go back to that particular system, all they are doing is just fiasco. All they're doing is just, political corruption. And political corruption is where you go, you spend money to seduce the people politically, manipulate them, and then they call you all kind of BB names in the name of development.
Pastor, let me come on. Before you see, here is my problem, and let me play the video, and I will be right back.
Report for the community presenting information. No. You said presenting that the secretary did not write the president.
When we deny the communication is coming now.
Communication is coming. So let me read the communication.
Let me read the communication.
No.
This is funny. Nationally, this is an impeachable offense. If you do not follow.
All right, Patrick, I'm playing this video because I'm seeing the problem. The lawmakers, this is Senator Chie, and Senator Creighton Duncan. Okay. I mean, these two men. I mean, Senator Chie is like Sonnyboy Noah. Let's see what I'm at. Patrick, are you hearing me? Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Okay.
My camera is sorry. Oh, okay. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Good. You see, like Romeo Queer, like Sonnyboy Noah, Senator Augustine Chie, the three lawmakers, they are in the same boat. Because Senator Chie is on Facebook 24/7 and blogging on behalf of Kofa. And he say he preaching law. Okay? He preaching law, he's a lawyer. But the law he is preaching is not affecting the people of Sinoe County. It's about preaching law for Kofa. I don't know why these guys are obsessed with the one Kofa guy. I don't get it. The people of Sinoe County, they send Chie, they send Romeo, they send Donkey, they send Sonnyboy Noah, they send Samson Kwijuwea. And all these guys do 24/7 in the Capitol building. If it is not Romeo Quia and genuflecting and kowtowing and bending down to Kofa and with last job booty also, it's Sonnyboy Noah in a subservient minor. I mean, they have to worship this one guy. And Chie on Facebook, he's the voice for Kofa. He has to advocate. He has to preach the law. But their activities are not impacting Sinoe County. And that's what the issue is for me. Yes, I'm not saying to preach the law on Facebook for Kofa. I'm not saying Sonnyboy should not genuflect and kowtow and bend down and roll over and be servile to Kofa. I'm not saying that. Don't. You can go ahead. But how doing this improve the lives of your people? That's the question. How does Romeo Quia wearing all the fancy African suit and the African hat, how does it improve the lives of the people of District Number 1 of Sinoe County? The both of them, they are not there in the Capitol building because the law Kofa more than anybody else. Romeo will wear all the fancy suit. He wants to look good. But look at the children in District Number 1. Look at the mothers in District Number 1. Look at the fathers in District Number 1. The budget is being shared. And Romeo Quia is not there because he is loyal to Kofa. He does not want to go to the majority where they're talking about the budget so the people of Sinoe County can benefit. No. The man is about Kofa. He has to stay with Kofa. Okay? The Kofa, they are therefore in the building. And this is lugubrious. It is beyond sadness to have men, nyumbai in my original language, nyumbai men, to be worshiping another man. Think about it. This is the degradation of Sinoe County. It's a disgrace. We are degrading our county. An old man, Romeo Quia, who's supposed to be in the Capitol building and advocating for our children in Sinoe County, he is loyal to Quia. I mean, to Kofa. Sonnyboy Noah, I didn't expect anything much from him because he told us he has no platform. So he was going to get money to wear Dolce & Gabbana shoes. That was Sonnyboy Noah going for that. So until I see the people of Sinoe County, again, I repeat, until the people start wearing dodgy Cabana shoes too. When they start wearing gold and diamond rings that Romeo Quia and Sonnyboy Noah are doing, then of course I will praise Romeo Quia and Sonnyboy Noah. I will praise Chie. Chie is over there, and all he does is to praise Kofa as well. He writing all these different essays and dissertations and exposés about Kofa, how Kofa is the Lord and Savior of Liberia. But the people of Sinoe County that he represents, look, see their condition. He never wrote an article about the people of Sinoe County. No. Augustine Chie does not do that. No, he wants to write articles about Kofa, about the law. He cannot write. I mean, what about writing a law or sponsor a bill that will benefit our people? But you're on Facebook and blogging 24/7 about Kofa. Okay? And so this is the lowest for Sinoe County. Hey, Sam. Sam. All right, man. When you're ready, let me know. You are on, but you're talking in the back. Sam, worker. All right, that gentleman is not ready yet. He's talking at the back. I thought he was ready. All right. So, guys, let me look at some of your comments. But this is the situation we face in Sinoe. It's a situation we face. Patrick video is still struggling to get on. Hey, worker.
Yeah.
Are you with us or are you with the people back there?
Yeah, Doug. Doug, how are you? I'm here.
You want to activate your video or you want to just talk at the back? Your video is off, but we can hear you. The audio is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so is there a way that you can get away from the noise, the background noise?
Okay, I'm trying to do. Let me do.
Yeah, Patrick is struggling to get back on. So, but while I'm doing that, let me look at your comments until Sam is ready.
Yeah, causing no hold. Telling you what he causing now.
Sam, you good to go now?
Okay, I think I'm quite good. I'm quite better now.
Okay. Yeah, so we are talking about, among other things, the suspension of our lawmaker, Atty. Sonnyboy Noah. What do you make of it? What does it mean for district number 3 of Sinoe County or the county as a whole? The budget is being shared, it's being looked into, and the people that are supposed to be there the same thing with Romeo Quia as well. He's not there because he's with Kofa. So the budget hearing, the allocation, the funds, and everything that going on, the guys are not present. What do you make of that?
I think the inclusion and the inclusivity of all of the components and every other member within the legislature have to be involved, most especially when Sinoe County continue to retrogress. And this is a crucial time that we are in. All of our lawmakers, what happened in the past, wherein, both, other black, the two black were against one another, fighting for the removal of a speaker from the Kofa. But then if you look at the political configuration of your county, your county is retrogressing, and now this has passed. Supreme Court have come down with their ruling on the day before yesterday, so far, and Liberians witnessed that. So I think it's about time that the Sinoe County Legislative Caucus go back on the drawing board, go back on the pedestal, look at the entire configuration of the county, because Deg, you there in the state, I think Sinoe County among other counties is lacking behind in terms of infrastructure, in terms of road connectivity, in terms of education, health, and you just name the rest. So if you think about this thing now, District number 2, Sinoe County lawmaker, Samson Ware is chasing the chase. Samson Ware is from the triple belt. He from District number 2, what I hear from. Now, if we say this, people will feel that, yes, indeed, we say this to just back our political kinsmen, but not about backing kinsmen. I said this from the onset to mean that, yes, indeed, it had passed. The Supreme Court issue had passed. So all lawmakers should go back on the deck and put forth first the county in as much as they do their political dealings. So you cannot have only one lawmaker who is, in the setting, or one or two lawmakers who is in the setting. Then the equilibrium is unbalanced. So you have to see the representation of all of the lawmakers. Because, mind you, we have 3 political, political seats in the county. The Senate is not there to be there. So, Dec, I think we need to look at this critically. They have their own, disposition. They have their own thing to say. They have their side. But for the sake of the county, they have to leave this and let us go on the drawing board to see the full inclusion of the 3 Sinoe County lawmakers. That's my position on this for now.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you. And that's what I think. Let me see. That's what Samson Ware gets my kudos, because the man sided with the majority, because that's where the budget it went. So because the man knows that District number 2 is in a bad condition, so in order to improve the condition of his district, it's not to go sing beyond Kofa and not to be advocating for Kofa, but to go where the budget goes or the budget went, so that when the money is being shared, because they allocate the funds, so that the people will get their share. And so Samson Ware gets my praise, he gets my laudation. Should I praise Sonnyboy Noah? No. Sonnyboy Noah is not on the dinner table where the food is being shared. The people he represents, they're not going to get anything because he's not there. And on top of that, he was suspended for misconduct. So District number 3 is double absent. Sonnyboy Noah is not in the building and he has been suspended. So nobody is speaking for District number 3. Romeo Kuya voluntarily chose to stay away. He decided to go with Kofa, to stand with Kofa, whereas the budget is being discussed. Instead of being where the budget is to advocate for District number 1, Romeo Kuya is not there. Okay, he's not. And then we get Chia on the other side. All he does is on Facebook and blogs about Kofa. How Kofa is the best man in the Republic of Liberia. But the question is, how is the writing of essays on Facebook by Senator Augustine, how is it helping his people in Sinoe? Nothing. So our leaders' priorities are all messed up. It seems to be, or it appears to be, they don't know why they are in the Capitol building. As for Clayton Dawkins, we know from day one, he is not there for the people. Patrick was just talking about the bosses, how they are all broken down now, and da. Yeah, that man is only there to wear the Masonic symbol on his chest and walks around. He calls deals. Those bosses were all campaign stuff. He was not there for the country people. You don't understand the indigenous and the American-Liberian gap is still there in the country. So if the American-Liberian guy wants something, he will play all the tricks. He has to, because the majority, the indigenous people, so he has to appeal to them. You ask that he building boss tab and bringing bosses. And then when he gets what he wants, he does not care. So you don't see Creighton Duncan speaking for the people of Sinoe County in the Capitol building. No. He does not speak. He does not say anything whatsoever. So I don't know where Sinoe County is headed. I don't know. Romeo Quia campaign on adequate representation. Right now, he is nowhere to represent the people, the major part of the process of sharing the national cake. Romeo Quia says he's there for adequate representation. He's not there. He is being Kofa. Healthcare delivery. How do we get it? We got to get money in the system, in the budget to cater to our healthcare facilities in Sinoe County. Romeo Quia says he's bringing healthcare delivery system in Sinoe, but he's not in the building when the money is being shared. He is being Kofa. He said he wants development in Sinoe County. He is not in the building when the money is being shared for development. He is being Kofa. Romeo Quia said he wants women empowerment. I don't know how Standing Beyond Kofa will empower the women. Romeo said he wants to empower the youth. How does Standing Beyond Kofa help the youth of Sinoe County? Agriculture. Oh, yes, Standing Beyond Kofa will develop food in Sinoe County. You see, so these guys, they put things on paper, and when they go in the Capitol building, they do totally different things. And some of us, we were incandescent and clear during the campaign. We said Romeo Quia was the deputy superintendent of Sinoe County. Romeo Quia was the superintendent of Sinoe County. And Romeo Quia did nothing. Romeo Quia ran 5 times. The people rejected him. And then this time around, they say, "No, Allah have mercy." You see, this sympathy politics, the idea of them having remorse on people. It's a reason why you, the people, are mired in corruption or in poverty. Because you have sympathy on people that suppress you. Romeo Quia was the development superintendent of something. You know what it means? Development. The man did not carry on any development. If you look at the GSC report, him and TJ were indicted for eating your money. But you catapulted him into the Capitol building. And where is he now? He's behind Kofa. Kofa from another county. When Kofa goes over there, he does not advocate for Sinoe County. He advocates for his district. But the guys we send in the Capitol building to advocate for us. They say, you know what? Kofa is the Jesus. We're going to pray, saying we're going to be behind him 24/7, no matter what. We are, neglected the people that represented us. And so this is the conundrum of Sinoe County. This is the problem we face. Sonnyboy Noah is not wearing, he took off his shoes. Before then, when he was being Joe, we had to say borrow medicine. But Sonnyboy Noah wearing, now he's not wearing that anymore. The man wearing dodgy Cabana shoes right now, standing behind Kofa 24/7. That's what they're doing. And so Sinoe County is in a bad shape, very bad shape, because we don't have good leaders. We don't have people that love the county. If you love your county, where you will be is where they are sharing the money. That's where you will be. So that you will talk for your people, so that development will go in your county, so that you will have agriculture that you say you want, so that you will have food on the table for the children, so you have medication in hospital, so you have money for roads development, and those different things. But you are not there. Sonnyboy Noah is worse. He has been suspended for 3 months and 3 weeks. They say they're not paying. I don't care for Sonnyboy Noah pay. Because he has enough money. When they looted from the port of Greenville, he has enough money. So, the children are working with him. I don't know whether the only Sonnyboy Noah they will not pay or the staff or two. They lose $25 or $75 he gave them. They're not going to get it anymore for 3 months. Yes, because what are they paying them for? If they're not paying Sonnyboy Noah, they get paid the staff because they are not doing anything. They got to do something. They are not working. So if you don't work, you don't get paid. So send their boss man is on 3 months suspension and 3 weeks suspension. The staffers do the same thing. They are not going to get paid. See, That's how this has a terrible economic impact. The suspension of Sonnyboy Noah, the children, the staff that are working, the children of Sano that are working with him, they too, their children will not be eating for 3 months and 3 weeks because they can't get paid. You can't get paid for not doing. You got to do something to get paid. So Sonnyboy Noah, he doesn't want to go hungry. If the man hungry for I mean, you can't get hungry in the first place. But the man hungry right now, all you have to do is go pawn that dodgy Cabana shoe. They will take it quick. And are expensive shoes. You will go take the gold ring and go pawn it. But Sonnyboy Noah will not get to that level in the first place because he looted from the port of Greenville sufficiently. And that's what the port looks like, a ghost town. The buildings are all decrepit. Everything broken down. And the woman that tried to face the port, the Savior, Sonnyboy Noah, and Romeo, they are fighting the lady. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sinoe County is in a terrible, terrible shape. It's bad. Patrick, if you want to get something in here, you get something to say, go ahead. You frozen there? Patrick, if you want to say something, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. So thank you, man. You know, and this is what it show the platform stands for. I mean, to flag, to highlight the failure of the governance, and also the interest of the people.
So why you in speech? Let her not isolate the followers. So let me post some of their comments and see what they are saying. So we got Ezekiel. Ezekiel says following. He watching from Greenville, Sano. Okay. Thanks for following, buddy. Then I think I read his comment earlier. Let's see what I can bring that video down. I can see the picture very well. Bring Sonnyboy Noah down for a little bit for now. All right. And I will go in this orientation. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna read your comments, guys, but let me get this thing up here. All right, good. So we have Jerome, I think I read a comment earlier. Good afternoon, VOSD. Thanks for the show. You are welcome, buddy. And thanks for following. We beg you guys to share the show for us. If you don't mind, subscribe to our YouTube page as well. We want more subscribers. The numbers are growing. We want that number to continue to grow. If you don't want to follow, say all you have to do, just hit that subscribe button on YouTube. That's what we want. Jerome also said, although your guests and panelists has not arrived, but I think the rule of law is what the Liberian people are supporting. I read a comment earlier. Bishop Lutobo Tape said, why was he suspended? I think we did explain he was suspended for misconduct, misbehavior, depending on which article of the news you read. Mr. Lutobo also said, Tape said, Doug, is this a double standard? What is Jackie? It's like, he meant to say Yeke Koluba doing is becoming a philosopher. I mean, Yeke Koluba is also he's the man is unorthodox. You know, I don't know why people pay attention to him. Yeke is one of the guys that kind of lower the prestige of our building. He makes that prestigious position, or a lawmaker is not somebody who talks like Yeke talks. You know, he says anything. Our young children are listening to him. He says anything. So Yeke is not somebody that you got to take seriously. Esoteric, are you saying that the majority black is proceeding in a rightful manner? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Affirmative. That's what I'm saying. The Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia did not illegitimize their sitting. Both of them, they were arguing. Kofa was using Article 49 of the Constitution, the 49 has to do with the presiding officer, who is the speaker. But then Article 33 also supports the guy they have quorum. They are above 37. So the Constitution, the Supreme Court cannot say, oh, the guys, they have more than 40, they have more than 37, they are sitting illegally. The Supreme Court did not say that. So when you guys saying the guys, I don't know what law they are breaking, the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, did not say the guys were behaving or they were acting unconstitutionally. They didn't say that, you know. So I hold that position that the guys are not proceeding erroneously. They are within the framework of the law, and that's why the executive, they are working with them, and that is why the Senate is working with them as well. So I don't see what they are doing wrong. That is it, Patrick. The lawmakers should use their oversight powers. I don't know what you were saying over there, Mr. Bishop Tapase. This is what the people have done for over 170 years. Be the same people elect politicians and humanitarian, and not statement our people or the voters need to change their mindset. Yeah, that's a key word here. And when you say state, because there's a difference between a politician and a statement. You know, I think a thinker once said, "A leader is never happy until the people are happy." Okay, so when you see our leaders in Liberia, they are not leaders; they are happy while their people are sad. You know, because the leader is the one that creates the condition for the people. You know, so Patrick, Holy Bible will say, when the wicked rules, the people suffer. You know, and that's what's going on in Liberia. We have these wicked leaders. They are in power. They are about dressing and nothing about changing the condition of the people. They come to other people's country. They see how the other people countries looking. But when they go, no constructive jealousy to say, you know what, we too got to do something about people, the condition of our country. No, they put money in the budget. Look at the budget right now. I mean, 103 lawmakers and their staff, they will get, I mean, millions of dollars in the budget. And when you look at the whole county development, they will put 200,000 there. But then you guys get 50 to 60 million on 103 persons. Are you serious? No, you are not serious. When you say county development, 200,000 cannot develop a county. So, law friend said, he said, Doug, Honorable Thomas Romeo Quia never mentioned putting Kofa interest than his district. It is not true. I mean, I don't know why you say it is not true. Where is Romeo Quia right now? Is he with the majority black where they discussing the budget? No, Romeo is not there. He is with Kofa. Kofa does not have the budget. So how you say it's not true? It is true. I want to see Romeo Quia with the majority discussing the budget. Romeo is not there. I'll go to the next comment. Tote said, where is your quest, Doug? So, I mean, where is your quest? I don't know what you're asking for. If you're asking, I mean, if I understood the question correctly, my quest is for you, Tote, to have access to state-of-the-art school or education in Liberia, to have access to healthcare. Like me right now, I can go to any hospital, they will treat me, they will take care of me, my children, the same thing. And so it's the same thing that I want for my country, for you and others. I want you to get a job. You're a young man, you're energetic. You need a job to sustain yourself and your family. That's my quest. My quest is for a country that is 177 years should now have dusty roads. No, we need paved roads. We need electricity. We need light everywhere. We need books for you to read. We need library. We need internet service. Patrick joke, but maybe he just the rescue light just came on. So Patrick now at least we can see him. Before then you were in the darkness. So we don't want intermittent power. We want constant. Okay, the library is too old and too small. You got all the resources, but yet you are suffering. So that's my quest. I want the suffering to stop for you and others. No, the highest court illegitimately overturned the sitting of the majority black. Their court opinion was clear. What is not done in the rightful way, it is not done at all. Okay, what is the rightful way? By making Kofa, who does not have the quorum to be the speaker or to send a budget to him, how is he going to do the work? Okay, what is not done right? What is the majority doing? They don't have quorum and they're talking about the budget. They got quorum. They elected their speaker. They got the officers that they need to do the work. So what are you talking about? They got the right to elect their speaker, and they get the right to fire the man. They say they don't want speaker. They don't want to go for. They got 50 votes. Sonnyboy Noah was one of the people, but later on, Sonnyboy Noah said, "Oh, I take my vote back." But they still got 49. But because Sonnyboy was the 50th lawmaker on the list, they should also be county development council. Yeah, we got all those things, but the people don't pay attention. Look at the Liberian Senate disrupting, disturbing like children. These are the people leaving our country for progress and not nation building. Yeah, they disturb all they fight. That's all they do. It's not about the people. Samson, please come on with your import. We ask you guys. All right, so guys, these are some of the comments. I want to say thank you for your comments. Keep bringing more if you want. If you want to come on to, just send me the link. I'll send you the link if you want to come, or you call the number on the screen. You call me through WhatsApp, or you call me through Messenger. I will bring you on. But I think we had a guest, and the guest, for whatever reason,
our guest actually could not make it. Our guest could not make it, so maybe he was at the police station, just a lawyer now. He was turning to a client when we gave him the call. So in the public, he could not have come on. So I don't know if we can give him a call on the line, or we can just reschedule him to next time. I
will go with that option, because I mean, when you arrange with him, I mean, I think he looked at his schedule before he accepted the invite, right? So you can't accept an invite and then you go do something else. That is unprofessional.
So I think you have touched on almost all the fundamental issues so far. All the fundamental issues so far have been touched, and I think we will keep talking. But on the issue you just talked about on the co-fast removal, the number that reinvigorated the whole spirit of removal. That number came from Alex Noah. So so the few COFA men who left in the name of going to convince the colleagues to come and give COFA due process, they were the major brutuses in COFA's removal. Yeah, because the guys remain hanging. The guys could not move. They could not go back. They could not go forward. But they just remained there with their 43 and 44. They remain right there. They remain stuck there for weeks. And, they remain stuck for weeks until the advice came from other guys who thought they were smart enough, to think that you put your hand in the mouth of a tiger. To think that you put your hand in the mouth of a tiger and you will not get one of your finger moving. And that was the mistake the guys made. Like Alex was saying in the video, like in his response, I went there, I signed, so that come now and get a speaker due process. But that was not the guy's motive. All the guys wanted was number to constitute the simple majority that will remove the speaker. And you give them a number. Right after giving them a number, the people the number, then you went back to tell everyone to say, well, we have rescinded our signatures. The guy said, no, it was too late for you guys. It was very late. And deliberately the guys said in their communications of rescinding, but the guys they deliberately failed to acknowledge it. It was there. The clerk received it, but then the clerk said, no, I didn't receive it. And who were you asked? Who else were you asked? So I think the few lawmakers, no one, how they call him, Thomas from Grand Bassa, Thomas Gashua from Grand Bassa, and the rest of them who crossed over to sign in order to come and give Flanty due process. They ended the story for Flanty. But by this time, if they had not crossed over, if they had not made a mistake, that political blunder, by this time, Franti would not have been removed, and we couldn't have elected a new speaker. So I think Franti fought very hard. He stood his ground, but his own men, I call it undermine his stance. They undermine his chances to win. They undermine his legitimacy by signing the resolution, which automatically got him removed, and then subsequently electing a new speaker. So I think they didn't apologize to their boss man, for, even though they say remain loyal, but I think their loyalty was halfway. Yeah, it was halfway.
That's a compromise, man. I mean, so let's bring Sam on if he's still on. Hey, Sam.
So Doug, I don't know whether you are getting me or my background.
Yeah, I'm getting you very well. You're good. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I mean, like I said from the onset, I think the legislature is a political theater. I mean, the people in there, they do their own thing. They analyze their own, political arrangement. They analyze their own political arrangement. I mean, they see things, and this is not the very first time. It has happened to several, speakers. Hey, my member. It has happened to several speakers. I mean, Honorable Fanatic Kofa was not the very first person, or is not the very first person that this has happened to. And mind you, I'm not here to defend either of the sides. But we are talking about the progress of each county. And if you name the counties, out of the 15 political subdivisions of this country, Sinoe County is not left out. It cannot be left out. So this is what we're expecting the lawyer to be here. Honorable Sayor Jlayteh, but I don't know what might have led to his absence. So this thing have some, a legal implication until the lawyer themselves or himself come and narrate the entire thing. But the citizen themselves, we have our own opinion to Supreme Court just rule. They said to the public that you need to go back and do the needful and do the right thing. So these people went back. Yeah.
Let me play a quick interview. Let's listen to Senator Chia. Recently, he was on Spoon Talk. So let's listen to the interview briefly. Maybe we'll take something from there.
We are being on the wrong side of the law, and if we proceed like this as a country, let me tell you what I told them, and we all know we're just debating that. We're debating that. The Gallo put that in release the other day. The bureau.
So, by the way, what is happening? What is happening to the senator's eye, though? The eye doesn't look good at all.
Right. Very low on law and order. Law and order. Very poor rating for Liberia. We're not doing well when it comes to law and order. In the area of law, Liberia not doing well. Law and order has been undermined. We are undermining law and order. Law and order. We're undermining in this country. So it's a sad day. It's a sad day for the rule of law. It's a very sad day for the rule of law for our country to proceed the way we are proceeding. That because the president recognized the people, so we should recognize them, or because the Attorney General have provided an opinion. So yeah, that's a decision that's the opinion of the Supreme Court. No, wrong. We can't do that.
But
we cannot do that. The Minister of Justice does not advise us. Even the opinion that he provided the president, it's not the opinion of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is different. That is understanding of the law, of the opinion for that matter. And I have a contrary opinion on that. Contrary opinion, which I wrote on my Facebook page that everybody, most of you should be aware of. Contrary opinion as to the correct interpretation of the Supreme Court's opinion. Well, he did something contrary. 360-degree turnabout, which our colleagues thought that we should follow. And I said, no, we are in the wrong place in history if we did this.
So the Liberian Senate arrived at did they conclude on that decision to support or to work in line with the majority of blacks today?
Well, the decision they took was that they went with the majority black, because the issue of the budget and everything was under consideration. And was that so with whom do we work when it comes to the budget discussions? What committee? Because always the joint committee, we all have a joint committee, a budget joint committee, ways and means, and their ways and means. There's always a joint committee that will do the budget here and what have you. So with whom do we work? Do we work with the majority or the minority? So before, like I said earlier, the decision then was, okay, let's try to seek a resolution instead of taking a side, because taking a side will fuel the conflict more. So let's act like the elders that we have been, not to take a side, but to continue to mediate, negotiate a peaceful settlement, irrespective of who concedes at the end of the day, whether it's the majority black that concedes to Kofa, whether it's Kofa that concedes to the majority black. But at least that should be our role, an independent, neutral, unbiased role of the Senate. That's what I wanted. So today we did not act like the elders that Liberian people have been looking forward to the Senate to be. We did not do that. We have disappointed our people. It's a sad day for the rule of law.
Were you in the senator from Agibbi County, Senator Magay, were the two that rejected such decision from the Liberian Senate?
Yes, outrightly. We did. Yes, outrightly. We did. We said, no, that was improper when we will not accept that decision. Yes.
So finally, is there anything that we
well, so let me say that yes, this is a democracy. For democracy to be strong and enduring and sustainable, that democracy will be supported by the law, by the rule of law. The rule of law is the foundation of any democratic governance. If you put the rule of law one side, then you are inviting chaos. You are inviting lawlessness. Anybody will do anything they please. Some people are saying, oh, why the president recognized? What's the president? We have a separation of powers. We are a separate, distinct branch of the government. Yes, the constitution, we are coordinated. We should coordinate. We are separate but coordinate. But yes, we maintain our separate identity. So we cannot say because the president recognized the majority black, so we should recognize them. Or because the Attorney General advised the president as to his interpretation, understanding of the Supreme Court decision. So say, yeah, that should be our interpretation, our understanding, or that advisory opinion we should accept. No, we are a separate branch of government. We have a committee on judiciary that should advise the Senate on these kind of matters. Instead of doing that, we proceeded the other way and wrongly too.
But you have a judiciary committee. You are the chair of the judiciary committee.
That's correct.
The judiciary committee is supposed to advise the Senate on these kinds of decisions.
Right.
But on your Facebook post sometime back, you did a write-up which seemed to have appear as you taking a side in this particular issue, precisely taking the COFA's side. Don't you think that's the reason why your colleague didn't, trying to get your opinion?
So let me say this. To that. In my individual capacity, I can speak to matters. In my capacity as chair of the Judiciary Committee, I can speak for the Senate. If I had a general opinion as an individual, I can express that opinion. That does not negate the fact that I cannot serve the Senate in the capacity as a legal advisor. My opinion, the Senate, I can give my opinion. The Senate has the right to reject my opinion or to.
Patrick, and the same. What do you make of the? Let's bring Patrick in first. Patrick, what do you make of the senator's interview here? What did you get from there? Unmute yourself, buddy.
Yeah. The senator was on point, actually. And I think his position says his capacity, the position in which he sits, the committee he chairs in the Senate, it befits him to really to make that response. And I really appreciate and admire his disagreement with the AG's legal opinion as requested by the president. And in all fairness, You know, he has a chairperson on the Senate Committee on Judiciary Claims, Human Rights and Petition. I think he made it unequivocally clear, you know, that the legal opinion was the misrepresentation of the court's, you know, of the court's opinion, you know, the court's ruling. And from what what I also get from him is that he has capacity as a chairman, he could speak, but he's also individually as a senator, you know, he can also express his personal opinion on issue as a lawyer. And I think from what I get from him, I really admire that position he takes, and we look for every lawmaker, every law to take that position, because Liberia cannot be in the way, cannot be in the rule the way or led the way it has been led, you know, especially in this regard to the rule of law. You know, the justice minister, of course, statutorily, constitutionally, it was his right. It has been his right. It is always his right to advise the president on legal matters. And what he did was an advice based on the president's interest. What the president wanted, you know, was to have a unity party speaker. You know, and the president clearly demonstrated that. Because if the president wanted it to resolve, the president will have used Article 50 of the Constitution, which says he is the head of state, head of government, and commander-in-chief. So as head of state, for example, the president could be in a position to say, well, the state is going through crisis, and there's my position. Please, gentlemen, let's find a solution. As head of government, the government, one side is crippling, one side is in turmoil. I mean, he could come out to say, gentlemen, or issue a national statement, address the nation on the issue that is ongoing, so that people can be aware. So I think the involvement of the police on the Capitol Hill also too, all of these things, it doesn't mean they didn't even speak to them. It didn't even talk about them, you know, because by law, the lawmakers or the legislation polices itself. Yeah, and by its rules, by law, it polices itself. So I mean, that's why they have sergeants at arms. You know, you go get police officer to put in order there. So I mean, the country just upside down, and I think we are in the country has turned, I mean, a democratic republic to a banana republic, and everything here now is just jungle justice. One time we disregard people suffering. Our that we depend on to come live, to come on our show. They have cut it down. All right, to get real data to go for 1 week, you need not more than $50 US in your phone. So just imagine how hard the country is. What about the common man? And, you know.
All right, let's bring Sam in here as you want down. Hey, Sam.
Yeah, Doug.
What is your take of the senator's interview?
Okay, thank you, Doug. I think the senator interview said it all. The senator is he represents, I mean, the CDC. He represents the CDC. He is the chair. If you look at the position at the level of the Senate, upper house, I mean, he's the chair on judiciary. So a legal opinion or a legal expression, he needs to be very careful and clear. And this is why you heard him miss some of these things. He was quizzed by a Spoon reporter, or Nelson Couder, asking him that, yes, since the start of this entire matter, we've been seeing it being critical, even though you somehow, you know, have some intimacy with the president. But then we're looking at your critical posture from the exigency of this entire, I mean, political quagmire. So in response, he was saying that our brother said it, that from the start of this entire stuff, I mean, the president have not come out to make a position statement. So the senator, being a chair on judiciary, concluding that yes, indeed, I mean, what is going on? I think the executive is involved. Is involved. Because if the executive is not talking, the executive is headed by the president. If the president is not talking, And all of these things are happening. I mean, people going around, I mean, people rendering their own judgment or legal opinion and what have you. I mean, if the president is not talking, then, it gives birth to what the public is saying. And Senator Chia, from the start of this entire time,
breaking news.
Sam, what's the breaking news? hold on, Patrick, before you get a breaking news, hold on. What's the breaking news, Patrick?
A battle speaker just officially informs the Republic that he has been officially by the executive that all security details will be with June tomorrow.
Repeat that one more time.
The battle speaker, Funati Kofa, through his Facebook page, just informs the Republic officially that the executive has informed him officially that all security details will be with June tomorrow.
Okay. Let me see what I can get here. Facebook picture. Funati Kofa.
Sam, go ahead, Sam.
Okay, so like I was saying, I mean, Patrick just gave the breaking news, so it has become the entire country will be worrying now. Tomorrow we're going
so yes, the breaking Sam, before you continue, so yes, the breaking news that Patrick are reading on the speaker's page about 46 minutes ago. I think he posted here. I have officially been informed that all state security will be withdrawn tomorrow. These actions from the executive do not change the fact that I remain the Speaker of the House of Representatives. This only further strengthens my resolve to fight for upholding the rule of law and the Liberian Constitution. But Patrick, that does not show that the Speaker is backing down.
He's not backing down, but then he puts himself at the race again. He's not backing down. He's not backing off. But I mean, while he continues to fight, it also becomes more dangerous for him because he could be because the next move now would be to break into his office, perhaps, throw him out, and who will defend him? I see trouble coming here. Something bigger than this is coming.
Yeah, but I think Kofa should do.
But let's let his thought anyway, so that we don't have it hijacked. Yeah.
All right, Sam, go ahead.
Okay, you can go up. Please continue. Just continue from there. I'm coming. I'm just arranging myself. You can continue.
Okay. So Kofa, I mean not Kofa, but Patrick.
Yeah.
I think it would be judicious for Kofa to do as requested, because I think when I read one of the articles too, it also said that the man should submit all the staffers, with him, because you have to understand the guys that are doing the budget, and they have to know all the staffers so that the people will get paid. So if those guys stay with Kofa and they don't submit the names, guess what? They will not get paid. So I think it would be judicial if Kofa cares for those people, or the people want their salary. They have to pressure Kofa to send their names, or else you will not get paid. You can't stay with Kofa and not get paid.
And you make a good point. And in fact, the more danger it presents to Kofa here is the guys will soon leave the joint chambers. They will soon leave the joint chambers, because what they have been waiting for is a withdrawal of security forces from beyond Kofa, because by virtue of the assignment, they could reply fire for fire, or maybe they could defend him by any cost. Now that they will be with June tomorrow, the next move will be the guys to go down to take over the main chambers now where Kofa presides.
Right.
Who will fight for Kofa?
Yeah, so I don't know what he's talking about here. But
so the guys will just they will just hijack him. They will just hijack him from the chair, maybe pull him outside or pull him somewhere.
Let the man go.
And then Richard Koo will sit there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The man got to go. He said, I have officially been informed. I like the fact that he acknowledged I like the fact that he has acknowledged publicly that the executive, they inform him, that all state security, that all it's not his personal security, it's a state security. All right. So they say the state security will be withdrawn. Okay. So that means they have authorized, the president has authorized the security to not be beyond a gentleman anymore. He's not the speaker of the Republic of Liberia. So when you say I remain the speaker, basically he is declaring himself speaker. He does not have the support of the majority. He does not have the support of the executive. He does not have the support of the Senate. Okay, so where is he getting his authority from?
Okay, where? And secondly, he should not be morning. He goes to work, and then he meets the controversial speaker. He meets the controversial speaker car park where he car usually parks. That's one thing. Another thing, the vehicle that he uses now, for the speaker, he might not be surprised to see it with June. Okay, all right, giving him
the state property. In as much he is not the speaker, he does not enjoy the immunities and all the privileges and everything. He does not have everything
because that vehicle bears is serene. Yeah, it bears is serene. So, by virtue of that serene, they will have to remove that car from him, take that car from him, and give him an ordinary car, as other lawmakers. So many trouble last ahead here. So many trouble. There's a beginning of the. I think Kofa will be naked. Kofa will leave. He will leave fighting naked because now security has been removed. The next thing now will be immunities and benefits. Now,
absolutely. So if you continue to fight. You continue to fight because right now he is fighting the entire government right now. It's not lawmakers versus not lawmaker anymore. It's the entire government he's fighting.
It's no longer Kofa. It's no longer in battle Kofa versus the majority bloc. So it's compounded now. It's compounded right now. So it's Kofa versus majority bloc. On one hand, Kofa versus executive mansion on the other hand, and now he goes to the Supreme Court. Now he has reappeared in the Supreme Court now. Okay, from reliable sources, it's another breaking news. He has gone back to the Supreme Court. All right, with a bill, or maybe I don't know what that would be, but he has gone back there based on the Justice Minister's opinion. He has filed again, against the Justice Minister's opinion. So we're looking forward to the result. When the result comes out now, and the Supreme Court says he remains the speaker, will they put the security back? Will they put the security back? Will they will bring other things back? I don't know what will happen actually, but Kofa needs to go actually. He fought a good fight. We can all acknowledge his fight. We can all acknowledge his gallantry, his bravery. But he can't die a mean bad man.
No,
he can't keep fighting like a hero and die a mean bad man. No, he can't.
In the Senate,
I think a lawyer. He has a great future. He can learn from this. He can learn from Edwin Sinoe. He's still a lawmaker today. Those who took him from there, they are all out. But he's still there. Edwin Sinoe was removed. He was still there. He got defeated. He got defeated. He came back as senator. So you see, so many opportunities still lie. Opportunities still lie in his position as a lawmaker. He can go for the Senate in 2029. He'll say become senator. He can run for any position he wants to. But I think he has to go, and he has to go for good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I agree with you. I agree with you on that. In the Senate, only 2 senators he got over there that supporting him. That Chie and then Nathaniel McGill. Out of 30 senators, only 2 persons supporting him. So in the law, the minority black Sonnyboy Noah is with him, Romeo. I don't know what they're going to do. All right. So but let's go back to the interview. Let me give my view, and then we'll close it. We'll call it a day. So Senator Chie's interview, I listened to him, and the notion that our leaders, they got a tendency of quoting foreign sources, right? to make their argument, and I just found that to be absurd, right? He lives in Liberia, and he quoting Gallup poll, for example. Oh, Gallup poll say Liberia is the lowest in law and order that. What do you say? What do you say? No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just asking a rhetorical question. The notion of just citing foreign sources and you are on the ground, Sonnyboy Noah were very notorious for that as well. You quote all the foreign sources and he is the final minister. You are the final minister. You, the people, are supposed to be quoting, and you are quoting foreign sources to support what you are doing in your country. That's not a strong argument. And he also talked about the justice minister interpretation. That's his opinion. But then he said, "Oh, go on my Facebook page. I did an interpretation. It's a correct interpretation." But you gave your opinion on your Facebook page and you call it a correct interpretation. What gave you that authority to make your opinion to be right?
I think this is where the confusion is coming.
Go ahead.
We have to. This is where the confusion is coming. I think if the Supreme Court have, they need to look at this entire matter.
Hello,
Patrick. Are you getting me? Derek?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, boss.
Okay. So this is what I'm saying. The Supreme Court need to be very clear, factual clear in this entire matter. If the majority is in the wrong, they should have a fair position statement. Yes, indeed, you are in the wrong. If the minority is in the wrong, they come out. But you cannot just leave this entire thing to leave it with the public and have their own interpretation. So in this matter, they're declaring that Fanatic Kofa still remain the speaker, and the speaker still holds far. He still hold up with all of the facilities, the properties of this entire the properties of the lower house, vehicles and what have you. So you still hold on with these things. So what are you telling us? Are you saying that Speaker Kofa still remain the legitimate speaker? Or
no, that's what they saying. Maybe you were not listening. We're just reading a statement from the page of the this former speaker, which is called Kofa, that the executive has informed him to turn all state security or all equipment in your possession over.
Are we listening to the? Are we listening to the executive or the court of the land, the Supreme Court?
No. Yes. No.
Yeah, hold on, Patrick. Before you come in, the court. You see, saying you are talking about the court should say who is wrong and who is right. When the court does that, that means the court will be mellowing in an area that she does not have the authority. The job of the court, and that's what she did. The court interpreted the law. Okay, so it left and they did an interpretation and they say go back to status quo ante, right? And solve your problem. We can't solve your problem because when we do that, then we'll be over. What's the word? Ultra varies, right? That's the word you use. So then we'll be going beyond our limitation. We can't interpret because once they take a side, then it becomes a law already. That's a precedent they are setting. So in the future, it will be used. So in that case, the best they could do was to interpret Article 49 and Article 33, and then they use Article 66 where their authority is. Other than that, they can't do anything more than that. So the president thought that, what? I have an agenda. I have a rescue agenda. I have things that I want to do for the country. If I wait for Kofa, I will not do because, as a matter of fact, Kofa is a sedition, right? So it will be in the interest of Kofa for a UP president to fail. So that way, election time, they will have talking points, as in the man failed. So Kofa wants to perpetuate the whole conflict so that Joseph Boakai will not do his job. And Joseph Boakai got to do his job. So you know what? If I send my budget to Kofa, it will not be deliberated because he does not have quorum. So where is the quorum? The majority black. So I'm going to send my budget so they can deliberate, and then I will be able to implement my national agenda. I think that's a politically scrupulous thing to do. This is not about law anymore, because once the Supreme Court gave a ruling, it become political now. Political now. You know what is politically expedient for the president to do? Is it for him to wait in perpetuity, for the speaker to drag on, or for him to take a side and for his budget to go through so that he can do what he's supposed to do? So politically, that's an expedient move the president took, and then the Senate now has followed. I just felt that the president procrastinated. He should have done it long time ago, but he wasted time. But I think he wanted to get the view of the Supreme Court before he acts, and that's the right thing he did. But if you have something to say, go ahead. Saying you're talking, go. It was Son or Patrick. Patrick, are you there? I think Patrick is frozen. Sam, go ahead.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, Supreme Court have said it, and I think the citizens of this land, because Patrick just gave a breaking news, and Deg, you were there in the state. What happening in this country? The only thing that you are not hearing or seeing is when people go in the street and shoot bullets. It's not what you are seeing. But tomorrow will be another troubling time for us, most especially the Capitol building, to where our kids go, to where our brothers and sisters go to fetch knowledge. Because the Capitol building is opposite, right opposite, the main campus of the university. So most of the time, you see, university activities being halted. I think tomorrow is another thing again. Will Speaker Kofa willingly hand over this thing tomorrow? Or are they going there again tomorrow to forcefully take these things from him? Where are we headed as a country? So the citizen, we need to come together. And the people fanatic Kofa, that yesterday, the people said it. Everyone said it. Even though the executive is not backing in the case here, everyone is not backing in the case here. So go back in the class. Let take the matter of authority.
What is it?
Sam, let bring Patrick in. Yeah, Patrick, what you say?
Let's give. Okay, so on this issue, let us give this guy 5 minutes. Just test him, give him 5 minutes, and then just hear from him legally what all these things mean in just 5 minutes. That we close up.
Okay, all right, yeah. So we can hang around then. That's fine.
Yeah. So I'll give him 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I see.
Sam, go ahead. End your thought, please.
Yeah. So like I was saying, this is where we are looking. We is where the public attention is now. Tomorrow, will he be willing?
Okay. All right. So
Sam,
so just for small. So ESOTERIC, we got Atty. Jlayteh Sayor Senior. He is a lawyer. Currently serving as president of the Standard Bar Association, former controller of the Ministry of Health. But we are having him now on this breaking news because we can have all the time, but just for 5 minutes on the breaking news. The important speaker, has informed the world that the executive has told him tomorrow there will be a withdrawal.
We lost Patrick there. Let's see when he's going to come back. Yeah, let's see what I'm going to bring Patrick. Patrick will be back. He's off momentarily. Yeah, so Sam, while we are waiting for Patrick to get back on, Senator Chie said something earlier. The man repudiated the interpretation of the Attorney General, but then he said we should go on his Facebook page to get the correct interpretation. Is he a Supreme Court justice? Is he the Supreme Court for Liberian? So why should we take his interpretation to be the correct interpretation? He calls it correct interpretation. Okay. And then, so his opinion is called correct interpretation. But then the Attorney General's opinion should not be called a correct interpretation. I don't know what sort of standard is he using there. And then he also said, this is a democracy, okay? And that's the major line from him. Because if this is a democracy, democracy requires that majority should rule. That what is democracy? Whatever the majority decides, that's what goes in a democracy, unfortunately. But then the majority in the Liberian House of Representatives, they said they don't want their speaker and cheers, you know what? Oh, this is the wrong way to go. We have to beg the minority. We have to make sure we appease the minority before we can do something for the country. And what I'm hearing from him is basically, let us put the plight of the people aside and continue to bear Kofa. And Kofa is not above the people. The only reason why Kofa is in the Capitol building is because he was sent there by the people. So we cannot continue for months and months and talking to Kofa alone while the whole country is being held hostage. All right? While the people for whom they were elected, nothing is being done for them. And then we negotiating, we want to wait for Kofa to be certified. No. We got to go by what the majority says. It's majority rule. Until we change the constitution to minority rule, we can listen to Kofa. But this is a democracy. The one who has more noses makes the decision. That's what a democracy is. So Chiese was a democracy, and then you say, oh, a democracy without rule of law is chaos. I agree with that part of it. But there is nobody is violating the rule of law here. Kofa saying is a rule of law man. And so the majority were proceeding wrongly, and that's why he went to the highest court in the land. The higher court in the land ruled that all they did was to interpret the law to us. So now it left with the majority to select the interpretation, because there are two provisions that was quite contentious: Article 33 and Article 49. 49 identifies the Speaker of the House. Kofa is the Speaker of the House, but he does not have quorum. Article 33 supports the majority, they have the quorum. Okay, which one should we go? Should we go for the one who does not have the majority, or the group that got the majority? We got to do the country's work. So we cannot say we want to go with the speaker. And after all, the majority said they have ousted their speaker with the support of Sonnyboy Noah, who says he's loyal to Kofa. He signed the resolution. So they got 50 lawmakers, even though they need 49, but Sonnyboy Noah make it 50. So, and the people at Sonnyboy Noah along the way is, oh, I withdraw my signature. Why did you sign the document in the first place? Why? All right, so at every point, those that are supporting Kofa, they are wrong. They are wrong. The majority, the country, work got to go on. We can't hold the country hostage because Kofa wants to be the Speaker of the House. If Kofa wants to be the Speaker, they have ousted him. He can come back to contest again. But the guys, they have already elected their Speaker, and let the country go ahead. The president has done the right thing by siding with the majority. That's why he needed. All that wasting time, the dilly-dallying that the president was on, it was just a waste of time. You have your economic agenda, you have your development agenda. In order for that agenda to be enforced, the majority got to approve your budget. If you side with the speaker who does not have the majority, you are you're holding your budget, your agenda hostage. And so the prudent thing to do, the politically expedient thing to do, is to side with the majority, which he did, and then the Senate follow suit. So I don't see what the Kofa Knights they are talking about here. You know. So Sam, it looks like Patrick is not coming back. I want to give you the opportunity to give your closing thought, and we can call it a day. I want to say thanks a lot for joining us today, and this should not be the last. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jack, I think this show is a good show, and I want to first of all commend you for, making sure to bring us on, enlighten our people, telling our people what is happening. And you there, you're doing a great job for our people. Yeah, the court will not come out to say, oh, the other person is right, the other person is, wrong. Right. Yes. They will not say that, but they will opine, they will give their opinion. Yes, they will give their opinion. And you go out there and do the right thing. Yeah. So the majority, the people in majority are doing it like Liberian people work. You go for session, you say, oh, you just do roll call and say, oh, let it join. Will we be adjourning every day? Is that what our people elected us for?
No.
To go out there and make sound decision and talk for our people? No, let us agree. The majority are not working with you, or we're not working with you. But now, the final arbiter of the justice with the Supreme Court, they come out and say, yes, you need to do this. And you want to challenge the opinion from the Supreme Court. So who are you? What I'm saying here is that we need to Speaker Kofa need to dig this. But if he still have the people of Grand Creek at heart, the people of Sinoe County at heart, he need to tell his co-workers and all of the people, well, my co-workers, I think that this is about time that we go back to the drawing board and go back to the pedestal and see how best we can work for the Liberian people. But as it stands, I think we are defeated, and what we were fighting, they not yield good fruit. So we need to go back to our people. And lastly, Dag, like I was saying, I think you stated the issue of Sinoe County, our lawmakers. We have people that we voted out in this gone election. We voted out, overwhelmingly voted out Senator Atty because of other things that he was doing. I think you saw my disposition, my argument.
Yeah, you guys are very robust.
Very robust.
You lacerated him. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went ahead in the county. I voted him out. I campaigned against him. I appear on many media, on many platforms, and our people are here to our advice. So this is a new Sinoe County, a caucus, new Sinoe County legislative caucus. But if you look up in the caucus, there are some other faces, there are other things that we see. You replace Senator
Atty, yeah.
Since you wonder what has been your IQ, what have you been putting forth? I voted you. We voted you. The people overwhelmingly voted you. But the same people are saying that, your representation, your full representation is not seen. So, Senator, I think you need to get out. You need to get up. You need to get up. The Sinoe legislative caucus need to come back to the cell. Let all of the 3 political district number 1, 2, 3, be represented, because this is about the national cake. The national cake is about to be shared. They call district number 2, district number 3. District number 3 is not present. District number 1 is not present, all because you pledge, you give your allegiance to Speaker Kofa, and now, which of course we know, Kofa is no more. So will you still be following Kofa? Go Grand Crew, you're there at the Capitol. You are being suspended because of your action. All of these things are just tedious things. This thing bother us for some of us who voted you. So you need to listen to all when we are speaking to you, not because we are against you. Sinoe County need to be put on the spotlight, and let's see how best we can balance our equation, political equation, so that every other thing in the county can be rightfully done. But like I said, Kofa, you need to listen to the people tomorrow and onward. Let the right thing be done. Let us do the people, the budget have been submitted and every other thing. So, Dag, thank you, and I look forward to see most of the mode of these interactions from you.
All right, Sam, splendid. Thank you so much. Anytime we're ready, you want to come on. Hopefully next time you activate your video so that people can see you. Just send me your message, and I'll shoot you the link, and so we can discuss Sinoe County and Liberia. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So, guys, that's Sam Walker, a son of Sinoe County, District Number 2. He was quite robust during the campaign. He was one of the guys who were outspoken against the oppression of Milton Tiaje. You know, he did an excellent job. So now, in closing for me, our lawmakers. First of all, I feel sorry for my lawmaker. Augustine Chia, his eye doesn't look good. Hopefully, you get treatment for that eye. Patrick, we are closing now. Patrick.
Yeah.
Give your closing. We are closing now, so give your closing comments.
But did you follow? But what happened? What happened just now?
You went off.
Who went off? Me?
You, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we couldn't see you. You went.
So the interview with the interview.
The two of you are having the interview.
So you mean the interview with that? I mean, it was off.
We could. You guys were not on screen. You disappeared from the screen. The two of you are doing your interview.
Oh, really? Oh my! But I was seeing myself as though I was on. Oh my God! Because I just see your body. I mean, you're not shaking. You're not doing say anything. I just felt you. I just felt the U.S. internet system to came down. You know, or went down.
No, you just literally got back on. You went away. Sam spoke for maybe like 5 minutes, and Sam did a closing thought and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Patrick, so we'll reschedule him, and next time we'll come.
Yeah,
just give your closing thought. Next time we'll talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the time. Thanks for the show, and thanks for always in making sure that we inform our people, our audience, in Sinoe, in other parts of the country, in the world. So look forward to next Thursday, and with better internet system. Thank you so much, and God bless all of our followers who follow, all our listeners, our supporters, and everybody who sees this platform as a prospect. Thank you, ESOTERIC, and goodbye for now.
All right, have a wonderful, fantastic day, Patrick. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, I will close, and then I'll recognize those that are following. I think you took your time, and you must be recognized. So, like I was saying, our senator eye does not look good. Hopefully, he will get some medical attention to address the condition of the eye. Yes, I just today the show was just basically to express my opinion as to the way the lawmakers of Sinoe County are proceeding. Augustine Chia is proceeding erroneously because he has become the mouthpiece of KOFA on Facebook. He blogs incessantly on Facebook on advocating for KOFA and not for Sinoe County, and that bothers me. I want to see a post on the senator's page talking about things that are affecting Sinoe County and what he is doing to resolving those things. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear what KOFA is doing or what KOFA is not doing. We did not elect KOFA. The people or Grand Crew, they elected KOFA. And so the people should talk for KOFA and not my lawmaker. And that's one concern I have with that gentleman. With Senator Chia, my kudos goes to Samson Ware, because Samson Ware is on the dinner table, or if you like, he's at the dinner table, and robustly advocating for the people of Sinoe County District Number 2 to get their share of the national pie. And that's the right thing to do. And that's why we're saying here in the Capitol building, because District Number 2 is one of the backwards districts, one of the backward districts in Sinoe County. And it is judicious, it is prudent, it is sagacious, it is wise for Representative Sampson Weir to be at the table where the budget is being discussed. He is doing the right thing, and he got my full support. District number 3, I'll make it last. Senator Creighton Duncan, almost 12 months now in the Liberian Senate. Nothing he has said to benefit the people of Sinoe County, to improve the condition of Sinoe County, since he carried those decrepit and jalopy you call bosses during the campaign. These young people, they are so gullible and incredulous. The man bamboozled them with old bosses, and now the bosses are not in operation anymore. They walk into school. He does not care. No bill, nothing, no legislative instrument that would benefit the country and the people of Sinoe. Romeo Quia has now become a disciple of Fonanti Kofa, and it's also sad for Sinoe County District number 1, because again, the major reason why we send these guys to the Capitol building is to advocate when the budget is available, to make appropriations so that Sinoe County will get, if not the largest portion, but at least a substantial amount to undertake our development projects in the county, to get our roads to be built, to get schools, to get health care, to get electricity, to get clean water. I mean, and those things that every county enjoys, or every country enjoys around the world for our people. But no, Romeo Quia and Sonnyboy Noah, their primary goal is to be the mouthpiece for Fonanti Kofa. So for 12 months, they have done nothing for Sinoe, but they are supporting Kofa 24/7. They want to take picture with Kofa. That's what important. That's it. They want to do photo ops. That is what important to this guy, and not the children of Sinoe County that are jobless, the elders that are jobless, the elders that some of them, they are grappling with back pain right now. They no medication in the hospital. When they go there, they say, go buy your own medication and those things. These guys are not advocating for money to put in the budget for the hospital to be filled with medication, for the schools in Sinoe County to be, I mean, up to standard and those different things. The community college in Sinoe County is backward. As a matter of fact, we don't have our own facility over there. But our lawmaker, where the community college is, the lawmaker that is from there, that represents the place, he is beyond Kofa. He's a praise singer for Kofa. What you call him? Romeo Quia. Okay? And Sonnyboy Noah for district number 3 for my district. Yes. Kofa is Jesus, is God for him. He bends his head down. He looks all meek and servile, and he groveling before Kofa 24/7. I was like, there no, you know, there no one. I said, sabo nywa. I said, nyobaya. I mean, or not nobody no day. What kind of man are you? This is degrading. This is humiliating. This is, I mean, it beyond the pale for me. For the guys that are representing me, that are sent to the Capitol building, and now all they do is to grovel before Kofa, is to ingratiate themselves to Kofa 24/7, and not to be at the table where the national budget is being shared. It's sad. This is melancholic. It's dolorous. And you can use all the other big words. Very sad. That's why I'm using all the offensive words. All right? So people of Sinoe County, Sonnyboy Noah is out for 3 months. What that means is nobody in the Capitol building to speak for district number 3. We are out. Romeo Quia voluntarily chose to be with Kofa. What that means is nobody in the Capitol building to advocate for district number 3 while the budget is being discussed. That's what it means. So you see, the only person that actually means well is Sampson Weir. He is at the dinner table, And he says that my people should be fair. They should get their share of the economic part, that they share what they call the budget. So I want to praise, I want to give a kudos to Samson Weah for being at the dinner table to discuss the budget for his people to be represented, to get their share. Sonnyboy Noah, he gets my condemnation for not being with the majority and siding with Kofa, who did not elect him. And consequently, he has been expelled, or if you like, suspended for 3 months and 3 weeks. So what that means is district number 3 has been suspended for 3 months and 3 weeks. No representation in the Capitol building for district number 3 of Sinoe County. The district of Jlayteh Sayor put the ESOTERIC, the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors of Sinoe County. We are not represented in the Capitol building because we have a young man who is unscrupulous, who does not know why he is in the Capitol building. He does not know why he is there. Sonnyboy Noah thinks he is in the Capitol building to wear Dolce & Gabbana shoes. That's what he thinks. He thinks he is in the Capitol building to wear gold rings and gold watches and those different things. That's what he thinks. He thinks he is in the Capitol building to wear purported suit, to wear fancy glasses, and not to advocate for the people of Sinoe County. Therefore, Sonnyboy Noah, he religiously and relentlessly remained with Kofa and behaved unbechlorophyll and behaved beyond the pale of a lawmaker. Therefore, his friends, his colleagues, they suspended Sonnyboy Noah for misconduct. This is an insult to Sinoe County District number 3. That's what it means. Because Sonnyboy Noah, by the logic of synecdoche, the part represents the whole and the whole represents the part. So by virtue of the fact that the colleagues of Sonnyboy Noah, they say he is misbehaving, by the logic of synecdoche, that district number 3 they are referring to, the people of district number 3. And that is not making me happy. This is not making me happy. And I wish I can expedite the flow of time, and so that we can eject Sonnyboy Noah from the Capitol building. Because I told you from day one, Sonnyboy Noah is the wrong one for us. First of all, the reason why I robustly campaigned for Sonnyboy Noah not to be elected, number 1, the port, he could not do anything better for the port of Greenville. Number 2, we asked Sonnyboy Noah, what is your plan for the district? He said, unequivocally, incandescently, I have no plan. And the people of Sinoe County, they because of, I don't know, tribalism or gullibility or whatever, I don't know why. And they put Sonnyboy Noah. And for 12 months, almost 12 months, Sonnyboy Noah has not done anything. He has not spoken once on behalf of the people of Sinoe County. No, he has not. But he spoke for himself. He got some money to get Dolce & Gabbana shoes. $2,000 shoes Sonnyboy Noah is wearing. And the children of Sinoe County, they're hungry. And now he has been suspended. Oh, Sinoe County, why have you done this to yourself? Why, district number 3? Why didn't you listen to the moral vibration of the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors of Sinoe County? And you see, when you don't listen to the sage, this sagacious man of Sinoe County, DIASPORA, who was endowed by the elders and the ancestors, and you go against what I say, you become the victims. And that's where you are right now. You have been victimized by your own decision by sending Sonnyboy Noah to the Capitol building. You have made yourself voluntary victims. Am I happy about it? No, I'm not. I will continue to speak. I'll continue to preach the message. I'm the God of Sinoe County. And the God who has been ordained by the elders will continue to speak. When the children are proceeding the right way, I will come here and speak and sing the aria to you and sing the praises to you. I will give you the PN. But when you are going the wrong route, The elders who also guide me and said that go and tell Sonnyboy Noah and others of Romeo Quia to start walking beyond Kofa. More nyombai. On sole de Sion. On sole de Kabade. On sole de Nimabo. On sole de Joasson. They came from the six powerful division of the Sapo ethnic group. They are warriors. These people are warriors. They are not people that walk beyond other people. And Sonnyboy Noah 24/7. He is genuflecting, kowtowing, bending down, and so is Romeo Quia. And that's how you put an esoteric. Would that be quiet? Yes, the other county children will be eating because the national cake is being shared. Nima County will benefit maximally. Bopalu County will benefit maximally. Grand Bassa will benefit. Grand Crew will benefit. Grand Bassa will benefit. All the other county, Lofa County will benefit. But Sinoe County, only one district will benefit because Sonnyboy Noah is absent, district number 3, and district number 1, Romeo Quia, is absent. All right? So this is the conundrum of Sinoe County we are in. We put the wrong leaders. We put people that call themselves honorable people and they are not acting honorably. An honorable man will seek the interests of the people and not seek the interest of the fellow lawmaker who wants to be the speaker. But the majority say they don't want you. And Sonnyboy Noah say, I'm with Kofa because when Kofa becomes the speaker, I will maintain my position as chairman of the Comments Committee and I will be able to get money from the business people. And so I will be with Kofa. The same thing with Romeo Quia. When Kofa remains the speaker, I will be the head of some lucrative committee and I will get money to buy fancy suits. That's what the guys are there for. Romeo Quia made an announcement not too long ago. He went to Sinoe County. I received 100,000 United States dollars. I'm going to build a library. We can't see one black lady in Sinoe County right now. And all Romeo Quia does is to be beyond Kofa. He beyond Kofa 24/7. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3 o'clock on my side. I got to go. But this battle, we did not win when it comes to electing the right people. We put Romeo Quia and Sonnyboy Noah, bad people, wrong people. And we'll make sure we take them from there, 2029. Is it a long time? Yes. Is it a long time for our people to suffer? It's a long time. But you know, you got to live with the consequence of your decision. You made a decision for Sonnyboy Noah to go in the Capitol building to wear Dolce & Gabbana shoes, $2,000 shoes. While your children don't have food, don't have slippers on. They are sleeping in darkness in the 21st century. And now he has been suspended. He's not in the room where the people are sharing the national cake. He's not there. Romeo Quia is not there. All right, guys, there you have it. That's Sinoe County for you. That is the place for you. That's where we are from. We'll talk until the right thing is done. If it causes me to contest 2029, to politically lacerate and dismember Sonnyboy Noah, I will do so. Because my people must be set free. If I don't go, we'll make sure and put every dime and all our resources beyond a right person. We are vetting people now. The sooner the better. If the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors does not run in 2029, we'll make sure and prepare somebody who actually cares for the people. Sonnyboy Noah has failed us twice. At the point he failed, and he's failing now. We got to do something about it. Guys, I'm out for the day. I want to say thank you so much. Let me see. Let me look at the people that are following and recognize you. Nathaniel Gatti, Sweeney, how you doing, sir? Thank you for following the show. Colin Zile, thanks for following the show. Sam Walker, thanks for following T.O. Juku Yimpan, thanks for following the show. Florence Katie, how you doing? Thanks for following the show. Kelvin Sandro, thanks for following the show. Bishop, that's Morris Solomon, thanks for following the show. Billy, thanks for following the show. And I'm seeing Mr. Rutable, Mr. Tape, Bishop Tape, thanks for following. Jerome, thanks for following. Shaki Tota, thanks for following the show. That's Lord Fred Sadie. Thanks for following the show. I'm seeing Yamola Panto. I'm seeing Ophelia, Tubal, Valiku. How you doing, buddy? All right, all of you that follow the show, I want to say thank you so much for following Voices. Sinoe will be here always to give you a moral vibration. Will hold the leaders accountable, also hold us accountable. I like the fact that when I wrote today, you all got your opinion to express. I love that. You call me a hateful man, whatever title you want to give me. I don't hate anybody. I love Sonnyboy Noah. I want Sonnyboy Noah to do well. You know why? When he does well, it paves the way for the young people. But we cannot vilify and disparage and criticize the elders, the people before us. And Sonnyboy Noah is coming and wearing shoes that people before him did not wear. Dodgy Gabbana shoes, $2,000 shoes. And you want me to come here and sing laudation and praises to Sonnyboy Noah? I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to speak robustly, strongly, and talk to Sonnyboy Noah so he can go sit down at home and look at himself in the mirror and say, what am I doing? Reevaluate your activity, Sonnyboy Noah. That's what I'm doing here. I don't hear Sonnyboy Noah. I don't hear Romeo Quia. Romeo Quia has been on the political scene of Sinoe County. He was the development superintendent and superintendent simultaneously, or if not concomitantly. What is the footprint of Romeo Quia in Sinoe County? If you look in the GA report right now, a GSC report, Romeo Quia is one of the indictees, along with Romeo, Milton Tiaji, I should say. And then you bring these people. And then when they get in the Capitol building, instead of doing the right thing, aligning themselves with the right group, so that the budget, when the budget is being shared, their people will get their share. Romeo told us that this is why Romeo put on people. Adequate representation. How is it that you are being queer? I'm not queer about Kofa. How is standing beyond Kofa 24/7 adequate representation of the people of Sinoe County District number 1? How are you representing us when you are beyond Kofa 24/7? How is that adequate representation? It's not even half before it will be adequate. It's inadequate when you are standing beyond a Kofa who represents another district in Liberia, in Grand Crew County, and you are not advocating for your people. This is not adequate representation, Romeo Quia. This is not healthcare delivery when you are standing beyond Kofa. It is not. It would be adequate. It would be healthcare delivery when you are in the room where the people are talking about the national budget. Then I would say, you know what? Romeo is there on the table. He is speaking for district number 1. He is speaking for Sinoe County. But he is not there. He is angry and throwing tantrums. He has to be beyond Kofa. What kind of people we get here? Is that development? Does that bring development to Sinoe by staying with Kofa? What sort of development has gone to Sinoe County since you and Sonnyboy decided to religiously stay with Kofa? What development has gone to Sinoe County? How are you representing, how are you empowering the women in Sinoe County that you say you want to empower by standing behind Kofa? How are you empowering the youth, Romeo Quia? These are the things you ran on. Are we producing, are we feeding ourselves in Sinoe County? Because you say you want agriculture development in Sinoe County. Are you doing those things by standing behind Kofa? No, Romeo Quia. You have to be on the table. You and Sonnyboy Noah. But Sonnyboy Noah exacerbated the situation. He misbehaved to the point where his colleagues, they took him out for 3 months. 3 weeks. 3 months, 3 weeks. So Sinoe County District number 3. Absolutely totally out. I leave Romeo Quia can change it tomorrow. I'm going, since I listened to Dr. Sayor put it, the wise man of Sinoe County. I'm going on the majority side so I can advocate for my district. But Sonnyboy Noah has been sanctioned for 3 months. And somebody wants me to praise a Sonnyboy Noah who has made us to be absent from the dinner table, or the national dinner table. I'm not going to praise anybody who does that to my people. All right, guys. That's how I'm bringing the curtain down for the day. I want to say thank you, all of you. Thank you so much for your time, for staying with me. We will not get tired. We will talk. When you want to talk, come and talking here, that's your business. But I want to say thank you so much for joining us. We'll be with you again. That's not what I want. I want this one right here. Thanks for watching. and we will catch you again next Thursday. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, and yeah, y'all hit that notification and the subscription button, and anytime we get on, you'll be informed. Hey, Vera, thanks for joining. Clinton, Bulu, thanks for joining us. So I want to say thank you so much, and that's how we're bringing it down for the day.
No business wife and abuses a woman. You need deliverance. A man who forsakes his wife for another woman, you need to pray. You are not wise. And a woman who forsakes husband because of another man, you need to be delivered. You are not wise. A man will have good plan when there is no money, but when money comes in the home, the plan disappears. And when the money goes by, the plan comes back. Yeah, you need to pray. You are making business every day, but one thing is wrong. Every woman you see you want, that woman is not good. How will the business grow? A woman who is never satisfied with one man, yeah, you need to pray. You need deliverance now. Some men will say my woman cannot give me a chance. It is all because you are not faithful to your wife. When you are faithful to your wife, no problems, no